People, what is happening? What is going on? Welcome to the Top 4 podcast. My name is Peter. I'm an Arsenal FC fan. I'm joined by Moises Caicedo, a Chelsea fan.
Moises Caicedo, man. We need more zeros on that contract. Bowley, up the contract for Moises, man. One of the best midfielders in the league. What are you not saying?
Joined by Rubinho, a Manchester United fan.
My manager's asking to be fired and they're not doing it. They're not doing it.
I'm joined by Generous Dave, an Arsenal fan.
Hey, Glock 9, cuz you done no 3-0 easy wins, back, clean sheet. You know what I'm saying, cuz?
Hey, Pete, did he do it?
He didn't do it. He didn't do it.
Of course he didn't do it. Guys, he did it.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Camera just didn't catch it. But my guy scores.
Hey, there's no photo proof. So
there's no footage. There's no footage, bro.
There's no footage. I don't believe you.
Wow. Joined by Ernie Mac, a Manchester United fan.
Buongiorno. Tutto. Via.
Hey, this is scandalous.
This season.
This is scandalous.
I got the cards.
Hey, Ernest,
this is scandalous.
I was thinking of buying a whistle as well, blood.
I got the whistle.
Oh, yeah.
Ernest,
hey, this is scandalous. No, Peter, you know what? This is scandalous. You go ahead.
For people that don't know, Ernest is on a next level health kick, yeah. And I'm thinking, what, man's now signed up to Middlesex County FA? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? He's out there on the turf, bruv, just handing cards out. You have a red card.
No, it's more the language. My guy tweeted the other day, terrible league. And now he's speaking Italian. I hear it.
Fantastic. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of it all, I want to know what you guys' highlight or surprise of the week was this week.
Oh, guys, listen. My Saturday. Hey! My Saturday was Mazin, bro.
Oh, it's carnage for you, yeah.
So first of all, you got these protests going on. And then you got TFL shutting down the whole week and just a little Mazin.
Hey, East London must have been crazy last week.
Hey.
Then you got roadworks on the high street, bruv. So everything is one lane.
Oh wow!
So the traffic is traffic galore. And
no, but it must have been a dream for you. You're the bike man. You're riding everywhere.
No.
Yeah,
too many bikes on the road. No. The Boris Lane was packed. I'm just like, nah. Now I get to the game. Obviously, man, doing this CCTV thing. Westfield, the card decides to go up in flames, bro. So we got that going on. And then West Ham. What can you say? Oh, what can you say?
What can you say?
Goodness grief. Pamage after pamage.
No, but I'm overseas. So I want to know what TFL did for you, man, this week, because it was a funny week watching the whole capital come down to standstill.
So Monday rolls around. I'm normally in the office on Monday. Obviously, I'm working from home. I'm in a meeting, and people are giving me side eyes because I didn't make it to the office. I said, hold on. How am I supposed to get to Liverpool Street?
Oh,
North London?
Jesus gave you wisdom. Bro, have you seen the pictures?
Yo, Liverpool
Did
Street?
you see that video? The video.
The letter was flying.
On the Liverpool.
Hey, Adrian heard Liverpool Street and popped up.
The Lizzie line was looking like a shubs. Nah.
Do you know what? Yeah, you guys know I walk with God in it because I keep it a stack bundle. Not one issue for me going to work, coming home. The whole Lizzie line, bro, all week. So Lizzie line was fine, and my overground, which is what I did was I took Windrush. You know them way there. So I got off at Whitechapel. I went to Whitechapel and took the Windrush because I didn't think about Liverpool Street being carnage. Then I saw the first day or Tuesday or something like that. I saw it and I saw the mess in Liverpool Street. I said, okay, noted. I will not touch
at Westfield.
I will not touch these areas. So all I did was Elizabeth line to Chapel to Highbury and Islington, walk. That was my week. So yeah, I'm so glad my train wasn't over busy. Not going home, coming to work, nothing. Honestly, I walked on air, man. It was a different level. I went to work every day in the office. I was there almost.
Ref.
Hey, no, David, I saw it. I saw it.
Hey, Ref.
I don't even want to know what that means.
Walk on.
Nah, man, leave it.
Listen, it's none of us.
Should we get into the comment section?
I know what.
No, wait. Can I say my highlight?
Yeah. If you've got it,
go for it.
My highlight. Guys, I was in sunny Turkey for the last 5 days.
Well, first of all, show some respect. Oscar, call it properly by its proper new name.
Turkey.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I was in Turkey for the last 5 days.
Hey, you see Oscar and Tommy Robinson?
Yo,
I know. He was.
Wait.
Wow.
So wait, they changed their name. Is that what happened?
We're trying to give you a bit of culture.
Yeah. You know what Oscar thought?
Kebab for 7 days. That was my culture.
Oscar thought that he just saw Turkey in Turkish language. He thought that was just a Turkish way of saying it. This is their real name.
No, legit. I actually how they spell it.
Oscar's so English. He had a biryani while he was watching the protest.
A biryani.
Biryani. Now, do you know what's so funny though? British people abroad are just classic. They're so class. Like they're so class. Like you know, they just like as in typical like EastEnders British that you just expect. Like, I went on a boat ride. I ended up chatting to some guy from flipping Liverpool, and he was like, "Look, beer is only £2. It's fantastic." I was like, "Yeah." It is fantastic.
Honestly,
but yeah, that was it. I'm just glad to have a holiday. That was my highlight.
Man.
Big up the holiday crew.
Need holidays.
Yeah.
Highlight of the week for me. You know what? Yeah. It was just one of those ones where I'm just glad that I could actually sleep on a Sunday. That was just actually it. Like Monday to Saturday was just carnage. Work-wise. Yeah. So I'm just like, the last couple of days, I'm just glad I can have a nap. That was my highlight. Nap and then watching the football. If you want to entertain yourselves, people, in between matches on Sunday, please watch the Bundesliga. I kid you not. Some of the goals and some of the antics that gets up into that league, we don't tax them enough for the amount of stuff that. When we was having the talk yesterday, and it's about the difference between the Premier League and other leagues. Nah, the difference is stark. It is big. It is massive.
I have a question for Robin. I have a quick question for Robin. Yeah. See, with what's going over there in Europe, them sides down there, did that affect you? Like, what? Or is it like?
So I was telling Peter earlier, a very important man came to the office today, and I'll leave it there.
Okay,
I'll leave it there. An important man came to the office today, and I'll leave it there.
All right, cool. No worries.
Fair enough.
Was he in the 70s, 80s, 60s, or 30s?
60s.
I know who you're talking about, man.
Anybody got anything else before we get into the nitty-gritty? Get into the comment section. Let's do it, Oscar. What we got? What's the people them saying, man? Big up yourselves joining us on a Monday. You're done now.
Yeah, big up everyone. Baraka says, big up to the best podcast there on a Monday afternoon when my Atlanta Falcons took care of business on Sunday night. Houston need to help us out tonight against the Bucks. Monday Night Hate Watch. Anyone tapped into the NFL?
I'm all in,
I've
bro.
been watching, bro. Sunday,
I'm knee deep.
I hate the long break because now I'm tapped out again. I won't be back in until later. That's just is. Yeah.
But you know what, Robin? I was with you for a long time, for many years. I was like, man, this gap's too big. But then when you think about what their bodies go through, is like you got to recover 6 months. These men get beat up for 16 weeks, and then it's like it's time to rest, and then it's the playoff.
Like the potential for like a CTE is like crazy.
Yeah.
I think they all get it.
It's one of those games where it's one of those sports where it's probably the one time I get woke. Like I'm like, nah, this sport is intense, man. And obviously, like I played it a bit in uni, so I know what you physically go through, especially because when we were doing like the tryouts, we didn't wear any like
no pads,
no padding, nothing. So and I was playing fullback, so I'm having to like almost knock guys out, and then I got knocked out. I got winded for like 10 seconds. Do you know what I mean? Because some of the guys there you're talking 2009. I might have been about 13, 14 stone then. These guys are about 19. Tall, German. Do you know what I mean? There was an NFL guy that I had no clue who he played for, but I went to Portsmouth. He also came from Portsmouth, and he was watching like our tryouts and stuff. You know, like John Cena, Goldberg. The guy's shoulders had shoulders.
Yeah.
Definitely. Do you know what I mean? So like I think it's the one sport where I'm a bit woke. I'm like, yo, like I would be as scared as any of the. It's usually like mums who are like concerned that their kids are going into NFL, American football and stuff. It looks like a mad sport, man.
Yeah.
Like these guys are 300. These guys are like 300 pounds of pure muscle.
And do you remember the guy the Burnley owner that came to on the overlap? I forgot his name. Was it JJ Watt? What's his name?
JJ Watt. Yeah.
JJ Watt. And you look at how stacked he is. Do you know what I'm saying? He's stacked. He's talking about I eat 5,000 calories a day. He's like 5,000. Bloody hell, mate! You know what I mean? Them arteries are clogged, even if it is like clean. Do you know what I mean?
But some of them Americans are super sized though, man. They are just beasts.
Man,
they are physical,
like just genetically.
Yeah,
like these men are Genesis 6 blood. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, moving on. David says, "Big up Top 4 podcast. Hope everyone had a blessed weekend. I got 69 points, now third in the FPL table, top 4. Ooh. How did your teams get on?"
I got 72, mate.
I got 73 points. It was a lovely weekend fantasy wise.
Haaland and Salah saved me. Hey,
he also followed it up with saying, "Who's the best striker for FPL?" I actually feel like an idiot every week because I want to play the game without Haaland, and then Haaland just keeps scoring, and I'm like, why? Like, what? What's the point of this?
You don't need Haaland. So far, you don't need Haaland at the moment.
Haaland's scored like 4 goals.
Haaland's got 4 goals, mate.
Hello, please.
No, I'm saying you can have Gyökeres. I'm saying if you want it, seeing how it goes so far, you can have Gyökeres.
I was saying the Gyök. Oh, fairs. The Gyök.
Hey, Oscar, listen. Here's a word of advice to all FPL users. If Arsenal have an easy one at home, you captain Gyökeres. That's it. Because he's going to be a flat track bully all season. That's what he's going to be.
That's why for me, when I told people, not here but like in the shop, he's going to score 18. Like it's not like he's going to score 80. Because to me, like all of a sudden, because of today's Monday, because of yesterday's game, bear man that were telling me about Sesko are now like, I don't know. And I said, guys, like I didn't want, as someone who doesn't support Arsenal, even I was like, Arsenal should not sign Sesko.
We dodged. Thank God for Berta.
Go for your career. Like, for me, because he's not a great footballer. He's actually a Serie A striker to me. Gyökeres goes to Serie A, scores 25, easy. You know what I mean? But in this league, it's a bit too quick. But he is so supported. He is so supported. Like he's a nepo baby at Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? So essentially, it is minimum 18. Minimum 18. Do you know what I mean?
That's what it reminds me of, just like Aguero against dead teams. You don't do anything but captain him. That's what you do.
And he's not a player that strikes me as an injury prone one. So I'm not like I think he plays 30 games this season.
Don't stop, please. Let's not talk about it.
The person that saved me was Salah, actually.
David, if he's injured this season, I'll be there.
Please, we rebuke that one. 100%. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Mirad says, good evening, this is the greatest football podcast there on a Monday night. When it's time to admit Nwaneri starts ahead of Odegaard until he figures out why his shoulder is made of Pinocchio's wood.
Brother, Peter, again. Whoa.
Whoa. Yeah.
Yellow card. Yeah.
Hey.
Mad.
Get that card out, bro. That's early in the game.
I think you could have got away with it.
That's a flag on the play.
Traveling.
Brother, that's twice. Hey, that's twice now he's done that. Brace.
Hey, David, to be fair, that's a VAR steep.
Nat has a question of the day. Rank these three: Modric, Iniesta, Pirlo.
Iniesta, Modric, Pirlo.
Yep.
The words out of my mouth.
I'm going Pirlo, Iniesta, Modric.
I'm not. If Iniesta first, I'm unsure about Pirlo and Modric.
To me, Modric and Pirlo is not a debate.
Pirlo's number one, man.
How is Pirlo?
Iniesta. It's Iniesta.
Guys, it's
Iniesta.
Pirlo's career from like 2002 to 2014, 15. Oh my days! Like Modric is there for longevity, understandable.
No, Modric.
It's not longevity alone, though.
It's not alone. I'm not saying it's alone. I'm just saying like longevity is why he's even in the conversation. But
no, that's disrespectful,
man.
Best central midfielders in the past 20, 30 years.
Like if we're talking, like for me, Iniesta is the best 8 of all time.
Yeah, he's
the best
all time.
Number one of all time is Andres Iniesta. Like especially when he started losing his hair. Yeah,
the best 8 of all time.
I'm having Kaka ahead of him.
I'm not. I don't think Kaka's there. I don't think the best number 8 of all time is a bit. It's not Kaka.
Do you know what? Yeah, if Kaka is, maybe he wasn't an 8 because in his day he's doing what Amorim's doing at United.
I can make an argument for Kaka being an 8. He was a box-to-box midfielder, elite dribbler, elite ball carrier,
earnest man,
and then he could finish.
And that's the extra. That's the extra sauce for him is that he could finish, man. He was good, man. Kaka
Iniesta did things. Iniesta did rondos by himself.
No, listen. That basket team was an absolute cheat code with Xavi, Iniesta, and even Busquets. Busquets held his own, by the way, skillfully. He held his own.
Greatest 6 I've ever seen in my life.
Guys, you think he's the greatest 6 ever? Yeah.
Greatest 6 I've ever seen in my life.
I've got a boy who can't stand Iniesta's. He thinks Iniesta's overrated, and he can't stand the praise that he gets, So whenever someone says something like what Ernest says, like Iniesta best 8 of all time, he looked up his stats and he goes, Iniesta had 4 La Liga seasons with no goals.
that was his job.
You know what?
That was his job, mate.
But if Messi scores 90 goals in a year, does Iniesta need to score any?
No, this is what I'm saying. It's not his job.
But then, is it fair to say that you're the best 8 because you're playing with Xavi and Busquets?
Oscar, scoring goals is not what we're going to measure the stick with in terms of the best 8 in the world.
No, but it's part of the attribute of an 8, no? The best
8. AP. Hey.
What? Really?
You said measure the stick with.
Hey,
come on! Come on! You're being harsh. That's not
Adrian quit. That's
no. Don't be harsh. But Adrian catches everything.
Yeah, man. Let the game flow.
Let the game play.
Adrian is laughing because he knows exactly. He heard. Listen, everyone on the bottom row of my screen heard exactly what Peter said.
You gotta let the game flow.
Adrian had the same face that Dylan White had when Derek said, "I'm gonna go through you."
All right. A couple more comments and we'll get into the football. Lola says another great day to be alive. Some chucks can't say the same.
Hey yo.
Hey,
that's
Rev.
I just get the red.
I'm not gonna lie.
Is there a flag on the play?
Flag on the play.
Early brandish it, man. What?
No, by the way, on that comment, the flag on the play. I mean, like, the way the NFL they just throw flags at every move is actually outrageous.
These got dash flags like no man's business.
It needs to be contained. There's no like leadership. There's no censorship on it. People just throwing at every play. I'm thinking, well, calm down, man. Like, what could you have seen in that moment? Nothing happened.
And do you know what follows the flag? A flipping commercial break, bruv. Flip.
I would Mountain. It's sponsored by Mountain Dew at the A&T.
Yeah.
There's like a Burger King advert or a friggin' Arby's. It's like, whoa, get back to the football.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Snickers.
And outside of like Gatorade, it's always the unhealthiest of foods. Like, I've never understood why the Community Shield is sponsored by McDonald's. I've never understood it.
It's oxymoron. I'm in PE and McDonald's are giving us bibs for football.
That's great.
What are you on about?
Bibs.
As Ernest likes to say, the bag reigns supreme.
The bag
reigns.
Bro, random. The Olympic Games in London in 2012 were sponsored by McDonald's and Coca-Cola. That was your
the World Cup. The World Cup is sponsored by McDonald's and Coca-Cola.
Heineken.
They got freaking Heineken, mate.
Just eat.
Heineken 0. You got to get that 0% in there. Don't you worry.
Yeah, boy.
Wait, so what's the? Is he the 0 thing? So then what's the point?
It's supposed to taste like beer, but it's supposed to be healthy. It's supposed to be healthy.
Heineken nice.
Heineken 0 is actually not bad.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Heineken's fine.
Fair enough.
I forgot. You man like are beer drinkers, innit?
We can get around one.
He try to put 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
I'm not.
You a beer drinker or not?
Get around one. Can get around one.
Hey, you see Belgian beers, 200 different flavors. Average percent is 9%. They don't play around.
No.
Yeah,
Belgium,
they don't play.
Listen, just Stella
Belgium
will do. That's it.
Yeah.
I tried that lefty, bro. I tried that lefty one.
That lefty.
5%.
Sky high, bro. I have to calm down.
2 beers and you're finished.
Wait, hold on. There's different flavors of beer.
Oh, Ernest.
Yeah. Belgium, but we don't play. We do not play.
Who trash?
I know
Every last one of it.
Away from. I know exactly what beers I stay away from. Oh, mate, I'm a beer snob. I'm a beer snob for real.
Nat said top row are fully white men that drink Brewdog and them things there.
Brewdog.
Listen.
That's a gentrification beer. That's a gentrification beer.
That's a comment for someone that doesn't drink beer, because real beer drinkers, we ain't messing with that Brewdog stuff.
Brewdog.
The Brewdog.
The real beer drinkers are not drinking.
Brewdog sounds like a Game of Thrones drink. The man was drinking that in Westeros.
What is your favorite beer randomly? What is your favorite beer?
I love it.
I can't lie. I've been converted. The Belgians are about my Jupiler, man. If you know, you know.
I've never had it.
Jupiler.
I would love to try it.
Oscar, you're what? What are you?
Ain't that the league sponsor?
Asahi.
Yep.
Hey, Robin, you know about Asahi, innit?
I do know about Asahi. Super dry, man. I'm there.
I thought you were trying to segue.
What?
Hey, sponsors City,
Manchester City.
Yeah.
That could have been.
It could have been great. It could have been great.
Well, while we're here,
Asahi. The Etihad sponsored by Asahi saw a 3-0.
Before we get to the Etihad, I find some drinking statements a bit mad, a bit oxymoronic here.
Go on.
If beer is a liquid, how is it dry?
Oh, that's a great question.
It's a great question, and we can be here all night.
You're getting into the nitty-gritty.
Yeah.
And can I take it a step further, Ernest? It's false advertising as well.
Is it?
Asahi's not dry.
It's not dry.
It's not
dry. It's great, but it's not dry.
It's not great.
Okay, let's do baby steps.
Mm.
What's a dry beer?
So I'll give you an example. I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, gents. You know, like you have, it's a dry. I feel like is more stench, more bitter, more real beer.
A stout or something. You're looking at that.
Take out the gimmick.
Hey, you man sound like my uncles when I was a kid. I said a stout.
It's kind of like the texture.
Speaking of stout, though, a Guinness goes down delightfully. Let me tell you that right now.
I heard Guinness is the one.
My example of it would be your regular beer is kind of like, imagine it's like an iron brew. It's like a fizzy carbonated drink. But then a dry beer is more like a super malt. As you could tell it's carbonated, but it's smoother and it's not as, you know what I mean?
I always assumed dry meant that it's not as fermented.
I guess, yeah. Unfiltered is another way of saying it.
That tends to affect the flavor of it. Oh, we're getting into deep.
I would assume so.
We're getting into the weeds.
We're getting into deep territory.
I would also say if you were looking to get to more dry, I'll say a German beer. If you're going for a Weiss beer, I would say recommend that or blonde as well. So go Weiss beer.
Lola says she hates Guinness. I'm with you, Lola. Guinness sucks.
Guinness is legit blood, real iron. You know what's that one you feel?
It's crude oil still. I won't lie to you.
Crude oil.
Yeah, I won't lie to you. Wow. I only drink it on St. Paddy's Day. That's the only time I'll drink it.
Is that you don't get bloated on it. All the other ones, I just get bloated for after 2 pints.
Ah, you do.
After them, that's the other thing. Yeah, there's a brother on like our road who we see walk past every day, and his back is flat, but his belly.
Oh, get that card out! What?
For me, that's not a card.
That's a yellow. That's a friggin' yellow.
That's not a card.
Let the comment section say. You said his back is flat. Get a yellow card out there.
His back, the top of his neck. Pause.
Get it out.
Yeah, guys, man.
Hey, Peter, what did you ask for?
I got a card.
Everyone's
you guys.
I even heard myself.
This is why you guys can't be refs. You can't be refs. There's no way.
You know what, though, Robin? If I was a referee, I'm letting everything go. I'm letting it all go. I'm letting
it. Yeah. And no, that's on me, Steve. But his belly is wham. And I'm like, because I know beer is like one of the things they tell you to stay away from if you're trying to like in terms of carbs and stuff. So what is it like? Wheat, barley, and they just left it.
Empty calories, blood. It's like 200 calories a pint of nothing.
So if you have 3 beers, that's like a meal.
It's a meal.
Yeah, it's a meal. It's a full meal.
It's filling.
Yeah.
I think the reason it's so bad is because it's technically it's not really that filling. Like you could have a beer and food.
Like it's liquid that you're having. Yeah, so it's like liquid calories.
You can just back it, but essentially it's mad calories.
But you know, like I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, when you eat carbs, you feel full.
Yes.
You feel like you're eating. And then energy. It's that bloated feeling after you, especially if you have like big portions of rice, all that stuff. Yeah, is that what beer feels like?
No, that's why I say it's empty calories.
Nah,
it's still 200 calories of nothingness. You're gassy, but you're gassy. Yeah. You're not full. Your belly's just inflated, full of gas. But you can go and murder a kebab afterwards. So you have 6 pints and you want to go eat.
Hey, Adrian is cracking up.
No, imagine you had 3 pints of Coca-Cola.
Basically,
you would just feel mash up. Like you just
first of all, Oscar, let's start there. Why is the measurement a pint and not a regular glass? Let's start there.
AD, do you know how many milliliters is in a pint?
That's got to be 700. It's got to be 700.
It's a very specific number.
It's close to a liter, surely.
A can is 330.
A can is 330.
Yeah.
So a pint is 568 millimeters.
Yeah.
568. God knows where they started with that from. God knows where they began with that.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, as much as I do love a pint, this is a football show. And it's time to get back.
I should have found one now.
The thing is, we can have a pint while we're chatting about this topic. So
yeah, we can.
You're gonna need it. Yes,
let's get onto it.
Manchester City at the Etihad beating Manchester United in the derby, 3-0. I mean, Robin, Ernest, like, what more can we say? Like, what else is there to say? Talk to me.
Robin, you go.
Where do I start? A man signed a goalkeeper that's supposed to be top 5 in the. I'm not even talking about the league, in the world. Last season, top saves and all that stuff. In the Belgian, signing Lemons. You look at his stats. Yeah, he's the top
5 keeper in the world.
In saves, in terms of save ratios and all that stuff. He's got 96. Yeah, most saves in Europe.
Yeah, Pete, statistically, we were meant to have signed some level of gem in this guy. So
okay.
So it's a we'll have to wait and see thing.
Yeah, it feels very bright.
I don't think any United fan was gassed on the signing. We just have to wait and see if he's as good as the numbers say.
But you know me. This bedding in nonsense. He's a goalkeeper. Get him onto the pitch. If his first game is,
there was a part in the game. Somebody in the group chat said, "Why is Bayinde starting?" or something about our goalkeeper being on the bench. And I thought to myself, this could easily be a game of 2 goalies, you know. And Donnarumma fully showed why he was in the best team in the world like 4 months ago. Yeah,
no brainer. Well,
we start.
Yeah, go on, Ruben.
We started Luke Shaw again.
Flipping hell.
Again.
His performance was shambolic.
He decides to die on this sword because you live by the sword and you die by the sword. I am a firm believer. He dies on Ugarte again, where we had a 30-minute cameo. I would even say the first 5 minutes of Kobe Mainu shows clearly why he should start, but I digress. He plays Bruno in the 6. Ahmad, he had a terrible game, I will say that, but why is he playing left wing?
It was barely left wing. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was like left 10.
Left 10.
Yeah, it was like left 10. And then we have a 6'5" striker with absolutely zero service. Absolutely zero service. Now, ultimately, I look at this game and I generally do not have much to say because I'm repeating things. He needs to go. He's out of his depth. At the time, I thought we were getting something good in terms of what we got in Sporting, but it is clear to see that the Portuguese league is his league.
Oh,
and that's all I can say.
You're cancelling it like that.
Yeah, because if a man refuses to adapt on where he is and refuses to, then it's self-sabotage. What else is it? If you can't learn to adapt, because we all make mistakes in life. Everyone makes mistakes.
Not me.
You can go. Hey. If you're perfect, then good on you. I implore you on that. But people make mistakes in life. What's the most common thing we always tell people? You learn from your mistakes. Guys, we are nearly a year and he hasn't learned his mistakes.
And he's choosing not to change.
And he's choosing, so it's self-sabotage. I have to conclude it.
See, for me, my man is just looking to get fired.
He's looking to get fired.
No, do you know why?
And this is when I look at the club. I look at the club and I'm just like, he's going on to this. This is the 3rd time this season, by the way. The 3rd time this season, he said, I'm not going to change. If you want me to change, then the management have to change me.
That's bizarre. When have you ever heard a manager say that?
No, because I got a theory about this, yeah. Now, Peter, do you remember when when we had that COVID season where we were just absolutely shocking?
Yeah.
And you said if the fans were in the thing,
he would have been gone.
He would have been gone in it.
1000%, yeah.
I don't know how to say this I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like here's the thing. United have made 2 mistakes since Ten Hag. After their FA Cup win, he should have gone.
Put him in an Uber.
You should have gone. You didn't let him go. Fine. You fired him. Yeah. You've got the new manager bounce from Rúben Amorim. Everything's. You lot were fourth. Was it fourth or something like that?
We were 4 points on fourth.
Yeah.
And then you've gone and just scattered for whatever reason. Ashraf's gone behind the scenes. Ashraf's gone and that. The second card is then to try and bring my man in. And my man behind the scenes has said, please, let me come in the summer. You forced my man to come. It's now or never. My man was enjoying himself in Portugal. Okay,
I think the force thing is the only part of the narrative that I don't like.
Whatever. Cool,
he's a grown man. He can say no.
Yeah, but I said on the pod he should have said no. He should turn it down.
He can say no.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. I'm not going to down that hill.
David, you're right. I'm just saying, like, I hear that a lot.
Make it seem like it's handcuffs.
People are making it look like he can't make his own decisions, and I'm like, no.
Which is fine.
I'm not trying to be nitpicky.
Which is fine. But he's come over with this attitude. Okay, I'm not changing Jackal. And now he knows, if they get rid of me, Ineos, it's a whole nother. We're looking at you now. We're not looking at the Glazers. We're now looking at Ineos. And that's how he's managing the club now. He should be gone. But does someone have the balls to say, okay, this is another howler, let me change it? They don't want to move. So this is now, he said this after Grimsby, even after they showed him the record about their form, 17th place, minus 31, whatever that thing was that you put in the
Bro, we're bottom of the table since we've won 31 games, 31 points. That is the stat.
And he said, yeah, accept that, and whatever happens, happens. That is a manager who's not... He's managing like he's thrown in the towel. He needs to go.
But David, you know what? Yeah, I think he genuinely believes he can turn this around.
Yeah, no, like, I agree with Ernest.
He believes it. I think he genuinely believes that. I think what Ratcliffe's red card is that I think he's because
pride.
I think if you're a club of United, Bayern Munich, Barcelona. Did I say Madrid?
Put that badge down. Put that badge down, Oscar.
No. I was going to say Chelsea, but I wanted to get the four. There's four big United,
Juventus,
Bayern Munich. I won't say Juve because Juve always get Italian managers in the same nucleus.
Barcelona,
Chelsea, but in terms of Barcelona, will get a Hansi Flick. If you get on, like Juventus and the Italian teams only get Italians,
right?
So it's not a good measuring stick to say, oh, this person was signed from Portugal, this person was signed from Germany. I'm saying Manchester United, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Chelsea. If you believe yourself to be any of these elite run clubs, yeah. So United is an elite club. We're not an elite team. We've been going downhill for 12 years, yada, all that stuff. Chelsea, huge club, huge reputation, great heritage since 2003. Bayern Munich, history books, all the stuff, like everything is good for them. Barcelona, etc., etc. Barcelona for 25, 30 years, they've been building their reputation as, pre-80s, we weren't serious. 90s plus, we are serious now. Do you know what I mean? All of these clubs, barring United, have standard first, consequences later. Barcelona's former president should be in jail. Real Madrid and the Super League is enough. There's enough evidence to take Florentino Perez to The Hague for war crimes. There is enough. We have enough evidence.
Yeah.
What I see from Jim Ratcliffe, not so much from the Glazers. The Glazers is just a money-making thing, yeah?
Yeah.
But the Ineos and Jim Ratcliffe, for me, look like penny pinching first, hope second, strategy third. That's what it looks like to me. Like, hey, I'm at piano is crazy. That's crazy. and also, like I told you lot in the group chat, I got the watch for my boy Ahmad.
You
like,
did?
Oh, you bought it,
bro. I'm so sorry. Like because listen, like I'm gonna say this short piece about Ahmad and Doku, then we'll get back onto Ineos. Whether or not your system favors you, you have to turn up.
Yeah.
I don't care about the playbook when you're meant to be the star boy. The same pressure that we put on Rashford to perform in season, out of season, I got to see the same thing with Ahmad. I don't listen. From the Europa League final, he has been a myth. He's been an absolute myth, and I'm not gonna listen. You don't know me. I don't claim to be perfect, but you know, what's it called? But at the same time, I try and be consistent with players in my club, outside of my club. I love Ahmad. Ahmad is one of the best players we've seen at the club, probably since Mason Greenwood. You ain't performing, bro. You are not performing. And because I've said to you lot on this podcast in the group chat for time, Doku's the best dribbler Man City have, but there's too much AFCON. Doku turned up yesterday. What? Listen, when the lights are on, man can't ask for anything more. So I'm saying to Ahmad, brother, you're not a crap player, you're not a poor player, but you're not performing. You're not performing. And I need to see you perform. Because when things were down for Oli, for whoever, we still said, oh, my man's still doing this thing. If a new coach comes in, he can work in with my man, with this person, that person. Ahmad, I got to see something. That's what I'm going to say. But in terms of Ineos, was it you, Adrian?
Yeah, no, in the Ahmad case, because I predicted this. The same conversation we're having now before Paul was kicked.
You said it. You said
it. The reason why is because I think with someone like that, he's being asked to do different jobs. One day I'm a right wing back. Next day I'm a left end. How am I able to get continuity? How am I able to get fluidity? How am I able to get that consistency I need to kick on in my game? See what I'm saying? So I don't know. What do you think about that?
The development of our young players is always why I call our players victims.
Yeah.
The development of, I always tell you guys, this guy's a victim and a criminal. There's things he could have done right, and then there's things he could have done right. Because to me, Kobe Mainu is suffering from not being developed right.
Yeah.
He's suffering from it. Rashford suffered the same fate.
Yeah.
Pogba, stagnant after he left Juventus. 24 years old. Look at the difference between somebody like him and Vitinha at a club at PSG with a manager like Luis Enrique. Vitinha is going to go to the very top if he carries on with this trajectory. Pogba had to play with Fellaini. Pogba had to play with Ander Herrera. Pogba had to play with Fred. Pogba had to play with Scott McTominay. And in a few of the good seasons, he was sprinkled with Herrera and Matic.
Ernest.
Yeah, go on.
I saw a tweet the other day. I had to close the app. Imagine if after Juventus, Pogba went to Real Madrid.
He'll be the best midfielder in the world.
Imagine
best midfielder in the world. Best midfielder in the world. And the thing is, people are still going to pretend like he wasn't one of the best players, linchpins for France in 2018. And this is the thing. I'm okay with man pretending. Because the same man are telling me we need to cry because Scott McTominay is scoring goals at Napoli. So I'm okay. I'm okay with me knowing the real. But listen, cool. Thank you. I've completely forgotten that. I said that. The lack of development of our young players post Jose is scary, bro. Because then
and it's crazy, you know, because if we look at, and I don't know how people are tuned into the youth developments of like all the teams that we follow. I look at our youth setup. I look at our under 18s, our under 21s. They're flying. They're doing great things. But as soon as some of them transfer, they transfer to the main team.
It happens every 2 years.
Every time.
Guys, trust me. Watch United since 2016. Every year there's a bad boy. Do you not remember James Wilson? You remember James Wilson?
Hammett Wilson. Yeah.
I remember I went to Stamford Bridge with Diallo. Shout out to D. We watched the 1-1 draw. I think it was Diego Costa that scored for Chelsea and Lingard scored for us. Right. Wilfred Jackson, to me, was better than Luke Shaw. But for whatever reason, we get to this point where the young player is the best thing since sliced bread for his level. He comes into the first team, then he's thrown into the deep end. And we're telling him to develop. You develop your own game. Kobe Mainoo will not succeed at Manchester United Football Club if people like Amorim, if leadership and structural infrastructures like Ineos continue to have the... Because listen, none of us here are fans of Alejandro Garnacho. If Garnacho felt like this is the best place for me to develop, he might have not been as forward with his rebellion in leaving United as he was. He hates what he saw there. He hates what he saw there, and that's rightly or wrongly. I'm not here to discuss whether who is right, who is wrong, but ultimately, I disagree with people that say the institution is the problem, because Sancho proved that that's not the case, and other players have as well. But what I will say is that the institution is the problem in development. That's what I will say. Anthony is terrible. Yeah. There was no amount of development that was going to make Anthony good at Man United.
Yeah.
But the development of players, I agree. That I agree. Scott McTominay was never going to improve at Man United because he's crap. But if you develop players like that, because I look at people like Nwaneri, and people are saying that like the way Arteta is treating his young players is harsh. Now, depending on your perspective, you might think, it's like when Sarri was telling Hudson-Odoi, like, you might need to chill. Like my man's 18. Like chill on the young, exuberant youth player who you want to play because you're excited for something different from the old heads. Like chill. Yeah. Because for me, I think development, especially if you talk about United priding themselves on youth, like our logo in our kits is youth, courage, success. Like it's in the threads of the way we run the clubs. The problem we're having is that on top of the manager not being good enough, because I've actually arrived in January, I said he's done enough to be sacked. I've arrived at the point where I'm saying he's actually crap. Rúben Amorim is not a good coach, because if you are fundamentally not putting yourself in a position where your best players can play in the best positions to thrive, I'm so sorry, you're not good. You're not good. Leadership is service. Leadership is you being able to put your best players in a position to thrive. If you're not doing that, if Bruno Fernandes, who I despise, is being left to hang to dry in defensive midfield, I'm so sorry. This guy's not good enough. But anyway, like Robin saw my tweet today. Everything from the summer of 2025 to now is on Ineos. Because the summer was there. Yeah. You can sack him. We've had an international break. It was right there. Sack the guy. Glad you could have. I was telling Adrian in the group chat yesterday, you could have manipulated the Glasner situation at Palace and said, bro, you play free at the back. Your way seems to be effective. So do you mind coming over here? Because to me, it's not three at the back. I think we have players for free at the back. I just don't think we have players for free at the back in this system. Do you know what I mean? Because
what is the system?
So the system is high athleticism. The system is absolute perfection in playing the ball out from the back. Which means to be perfect. Your Lissandro, your Euro, and your Delict have to be Beckenbauer and Rummenigge in every game. They have to be Virgil van Dijk in every single game. The system thrives, or it should thrive, on absolute first touch perfection. Like all of our players have to be ballers in order for this to work. And I think that this works if United recruit well, and United recruit well in the Bundesliga, for example. I think the system can bang in the Bundesliga. I think this is the same system that put Leverkusen at the top. But for example, if we had signed Jeremy Frimpong, I think he would have been touched. In any game we would have played, he would have been touched. The reason why we don't get battered as much as we could have is because we sign giants. There's a lot of height in our team, especially in our back five. But what's happening is that I think that Amorim expects the numerical advantage of having 5 players at the back to mean we don't concede. Bruv, we're open all night.
I mean, what are you doing on the halfway line with Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw?
No, but isn't it crazy though? Isn't it crazy that you have 5 at the back and Haaland could have had 4 goals?
And and you're exposed.
How?
Yeah, that is where for me, I think where you guys were alluding to earlier, that he's signing his own death warrant, saying sack me now. Because to go to the Etihad and go with the way he went and approached the game, to leave yourselves as open as you guys were. Now maybe because you're chasing the game because you're already a goal down or whatever. Fair enough. And the Etihad, it has that moment where for 15 minutes they score 2 goals, and you ask yourself, what the hell happened here?
Yeah.
I've lived it.
It's like Pete, what we used to say about a Barca 09, 010.
Yeah,
Barca will give you 10 minutes.
If you do not count, if you
don't score in these 10 minutes, for 80 minutes, you're not touching the ball.
You're not touching it.
You're not touching it.
And and you think like, because I'm looking at City's back four. I think, how have they got this back four after all these years? Then I look at Man United. I'm like, this is the side that spent 200 million this summer. Are you thinking, how is this club like this? And it was just 2. That's why I said in the first half, I put in the group chat, I don't know what to make of this game so far. Like, so in it and whatnot. But then at the second half, I don't know what you lot got shot to pieces, and your manager literally, I mean, he's bringing on Maguire. He's starting Luke Shaw, and it's the fact that you guys are just like, Haaland is not allowed to be onside in his own half on the halfway line. He's just not.
The whole team he didn't score.
No, it's the one he scored.
That's the one he did. The third goal. The third. So the one where in the group chat, I all caps. I said Luke Shaw and Harry Maguire. What are you doing? Because how are they?
But that's by design.
No. But I said no. But look at the goal.
It's by design.
We're before the halfway. No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
From a corner, right?
The thing,
so the ball's
also, why is he not playing the same back five? Say, for example, he goes with the back five, he believes in this. He doesn't believe in it because he changes it all the time.
He changes all the time.
You haven't played the same back five once this season, and then he says, "I'm not going to change." He's telling people, like as you say about Ineos, your manager is telling the world, "I am not changing."
He said it in the Europa League final.
Yeah,
he's saying it today.
He said it
yesterday.
He said it next week. And then he sort of said, like, I will change if I want to change, but I will not change at this moment in time. Like, at the end of the day, and when one of you guys mentioned, I think it was Robin, said that he genuinely believes this is what's going to work. I don't think he does anymore.
He doesn't anymore.
I looked at a manager, especially like since the Grimsby one. What's the game when he sat back at Old Trafford? It might have been Burnley.
It was Burnley.
It was one of those ones where I think he was.
That's pathetic, by the way. Can we go to that?
One second. Literally, like where. After a season, at the end of the season, it's like, okay, cool, everyone breathe. The season's put out of our misery. He gave the speech at Old Trafford. It got people riled up, and it said, yeah, okay, fine, we'll go again in the summer. We'll go again next season. But it's literally copy and paste.
Manchester United fans are the dumbest fan base.
the dumbest fan base.
Wow.
Do you know what it is, Ernest? I will go even. I will break it down. Old Trafford, Man United going fans,
Mancunian fans, facts. Yeah,
because I get supporting the manager, I get seeing your heart out, and I get where Peter's coming from. Like, I get it, that admiring, but there's admiration and stupidity. You're watching crap and you're supporting it.
The truth is, Robin, we have the same problem. You're too big of a club, even Liverpool fans. You're too big of a club where even if the Man United match-going fans were to turn, they're going to fill that stadium again. Because when you give your ticket away, another bloke going in there.
Someone else is waiting,
cheering for him.
And this is what I was saying. It's weird, but is that he's managing from a position of strength because he knows
he is.
These lot are not going to do anything about it until it gets so bad.
That's exactly it. That's exactly
he's living a tough life, though.
And this is why it needs to go back to Ineos. And what we're saying is that you need to think above the fans because the fans are stupid.
Can I keep it a stacked bundle with you, man? With you United guys. He's not getting sacked this season.
I don't think he's getting sacked.
He's not getting
I don't think he is.
So if Ernest already thinks that, maybe Robin might be on the fence on it. But let me tell you something right now. We're going to see Rúben Amorim manage the final game of the season at Old Trafford in May.
What makes you say that?
These men are scared to make a decision, bro.
No, but it's going to get out of their hands at this rate.
A couple of things. Their board is weak. Number one, they've got a weak board. It's a weak board because, especially with like I think David at the beginning of this conversation mentioned about everything that's going in and around Man United. What's been going on? Ernest broke down what the priorities were. Where it goes about cost, it's about hope, and then it's about structure. Maybe if there is any, right? Man United we've seen this for 30 years of football, watching football. Man United are good at giving us presentation.
Yeah,
they dress things up like with this Barado guy from Man City.
Oh my God,
right?
Carrington! Look at the new
100%.
design.
100%. Look at all. Remember, don't forget. You think I forgot about Murta? Remember Murta, that guy who they thought was the king of sliced bread. Then they
madness.
Then they brought on. They thought, okay, fine. Let's look. City have got a great structure. They've got a great model. Let's get their CEO. They've then brought his CEO in. He's done nothing at that club. He's done absolutely nothing at that club. Nobody. And the reason why Dan Ashworth, long story short, why Dan Ashworth was booted out of there because he had no power in there. Because the only people that have power at Man United is Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and Sir Jim Ratcliffe he doesn't know what he's doing. And I told you when the minute he walked through the doors of the theatre of dreams, I watched it. Listen, David is living it as a Mercedes fan. He is watching what Ineos did to a multi-machine championship winning team, winning 8 years in a row in Formula One, and they've gone to Man United, copy and paste. Mercedes right now in Formula One are shambles. Guess what? Man United are a frigging shambles and all. So at the end of the day, they've got no bottle, they've got no nothing about them. It's until, like you say, the fans may turn around and stop coming to games. They may, still pay for their season ticket, maybe turn up 10 minutes late in protest. They may do all sorts of things.
Like Pete, did you hear the proposal of playing games abroad? Because we're not playing till January.
No, we're not playing midweek. Yeah.
I heard about you guys having vacations every week. Yeah.
Like for me, I'm like,
week,
guys, we are not playing another competition
until January.
First of all, we're not winning the league.
Number one.
The competition we're in is literally you've gone to the dance to say that you went. All white party. Hey, man was there,
A couple snaps.
Man was there. Couple snaps here, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, one bottle of Henny. You get me? Home time.
Oscar, David, Adrian, we're gonna enjoy the season and drink it in. He's here to stay.
But Pete, I'm gonna be honest with you. The way the Manchester United are going, I don't see them picking up 3 wins in a row.
Oscar, he will finish 15th as Manchester United manager at the end of the season. He will still be there.
No,
he will still be there again.
Do you know what? I disagree. I disagree.
That will finish 15th?
Which part?
No. That he will stay until the end of the season. I think he will get fired.
I don't think he goes anywhere.
I think he will get fired. My issue is
by who? By who? Who's going to fire him?
I do think Sergio will fire him because looking at what he's done so far and looking at how the
I guarantee you gets a new deal this year. I guarantee you gets a new deal this year. Mark my words. You guys,
come on. You might be moving like his Sir Matt Busby Mark II.
You heard it here first. He'll get a new deal. Ten got a new deal.
Adrian, the thing is, when he said in the Gary Neville interview that he sees a lot of himself in Rúben Amorim.
Yeah, forget about it.
And he I want him to be the manager who opens the new stadium. That's when I said, God of heaven.
That's what I'm saying.
2030? He's going to have a new deal.
No, guys, listen, Adrian, listen, yeah? Look at all the players they've got rid of. If they sack this man now, Ineos know, red card, bro.
No, that's the point. I was saying it partly in Jeff, but
David, disagree. Either side is a red card. Either side is a red card.
No,
right now,
you've put too much into him already.
Right now,
I don't think that the squad is in such a state of disrepair that if we get rid of him now, we're finished. Because
you can't salvage.
I still think this squad is a top 10 squad. I still think we
are you guys saying you get? Listen, Ernest, you know what you have to do. Your icon, your tag says it now. Antonio Conte is still available. He's still there. Do the right thing.
Yeah,
and man. You think Napoli will let him go now?
It's not about you, Robin. Do you not know who Manchester United are in comparison?
Yeah, I know.
But I don't think you should ask Robin that. I think you should ask yourself that, because if you're saying that Ineos are doing this, the current Manchester United blueprint is Ineos.
Yeah.
And I know exactly what's going to happen when Conte walks through the door. They're gonna take all the pictures in the world. They're gonna have the United admin is gonna
you'll be in the Champions League.
Italian jest and
come May 2026, he's walking out the door.
And then Conte will go away to Coventry City in the League Cup, and we're going to get moved to, and he's going to have his own football heritage speech.
Yeah,
we're going to listen. We know the
definitely. You're not wrong. You'll finish top 4, but you're not wrong.
Were we? Because man are telling me outside of the group chat. What's the man are saying? Yeah, if your requirement, guys, you don't know my requirement. I told man in the summer, finish in the top 8. I'm not saying a word. Man are telling me, top 8 is calm because you got Cunha and Mbumo. Get out of here. What's going on here?
If you get Conte now, you get generous. You get generous.
2 wins in a row.
You get Conte now, you finish in the top 4.
But it's got 8 wins of 38.
Guaranteed.
Let's start there.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
Well, 31, sorry.
Let's move it along, man, because United are, it is what it is. Haaland.
There will come a point though where we need to spend 5 seconds on this, because we're gonna have the same conversation every time.
It's true.
While he's here, there is nothing to discuss. Chelsea, we got Chelsea soon. It could be 4.
Where is it?
Does it matter?
I think it does.
He's not playing Kobe Mane.
Chelsea ain't good at Old Trafford,
brother. They're coming to OT with a plethora of talent, of attacking talent. Wow. That is going to dunk on us. You lot saw the acres of space we gave Haaland. Haaland have enough space to build a flipping estate.
Yeah. The thing I'll say about derbies though, and I'm very old-fashioned, I'm very old school, and I don't give a damn. Mm-hmm. The difference for me in this derby, for example, is that you need to have Mancunian blood in them. Because the one goal scorer that opened up the game and started things off was the guy from Stockport. But Phil Foden, this game matters to him.
He dedicated it to Ricky Hatton, bro.
It mattered to Rashford. It mattered to the proper core Mancunians in there.
Yeah,
they make the
difference. I told you lot in the group chat. I don't care if Rashford is going to Club Live. You put Rashford in the squad because the alternative is Rasmus Højlund.
Yeah.
So I don't care until the summer. You play Rashford. Because he's our best attacker.
I'm telling you, derbies, you have to put the local boy. Without a shadow of a doubt. Even with Phil Foden's lack of form and thereof, straight in the 11 for Man United at home. Straight in. No long thing. All right. Let's move it along. Oh my God. Let's go over to, should we go over to another team that dropped points? Chelsea. Oscar, Brentford. A Thomas Frankless Brentford.
In the title race, these are points dropped. But in the top 4 race, this is a point game.
This guy.
You are a shameful human
being. You dropped them. You were winning. You were winning.
Hey. We're also losing.
You were winning. You were winning with 5 minutes to go. Come on.
Less than that. Nah, man. I can't lie. Saturday was a very, very frustrating game. And I think if we did this podcast on Saturday night, you'd have had a lot more vitriol and anger from me Did I go? I was in Turkey, mate. I watched this in a bar in the town of Bodrum. It was man, a beautiful place, man. Look it up. I didn't catch all of the game because we were out for dinner, and then I just popped into a little bar, saw the last 20 minutes, and I thought it was something. But anyway, let me get into my issues with the game. Obviously, we've had an international break. Chelsea this summer and in previous summers have acquired many South Americans. Yeah, we've got Enzo, we've got Caicedo, we've got João Pedro, we've got Estevao. We've got loads. Garnacho. So I knew, Garnacho, but some of them don't play on international duty. But I knew that going into this game, there's going to be a fatigue issue. There's going to be a problem with fitness on who we're going to pick. For some reason, Enzo Maresca decides to start Gittins, to start Buonanotte on his debut, to start Hato on his first Premier League start, and start Wes Fofana for his first Premier League start.
That was a howler. That was a howler with start 11.
So to go into, we all know, Chelsea don't win at Brentford historically. We do not win at Brentford. The last time we won at Brentford was the most luckiest win. We won and they had about 10 shots on target and Edouard Mendy was the savior of the day. Every other season, we either draw or lose at Brentford. It's never a good day for us, yeah? So all Chelsea fans were going into this tough one. Let's get through it. Let's get through it. So when I saw that starting lineup, I just said, you've underestimated them. We got packed in by these lot last year, and you come here again and underestimated the team by throwing these guys in the deep end. Say it's not a Premier League game. I know Brentford are, a different mold now with Keith Andrews, and they're not the same team they were last season. But they're going to follow the standard principles of play. I mean, we didn't speak about this too much with the Amorim thing, but just basic principles of keeping it tight, staying compact, being hard to beat. These are things that genuinely decent Premier League sides have. And Brentford have shown that they have that. So they were always going to make it difficult for us. When it comes to Chelsea's B team or backup players, the quality is there in moments, but it's not there throughout. So for me personally, I've never been the biggest fan of Tosin as a centre-back. And I think this was one of his worst games for Chelsea. He gave away the ball so many times. He got done over the top with the ball. He'd given away initially, then he gets done over the top, and then Sharda just turns him and scores. And it was very, very simple. And it was the exact same thing for the disallowed goal against Fulham, the one that everybody moaned and complained about, but we'll get onto that later. He just turns Tosin so easily. And I'm like, this is so frustrating. The fact that Chelsea, obviously Levi Colwill went down injured, and then we haven't gone in the window to strengthen that centre-back position. It's just small moments like that, because generally as a team, we defend pretty well. We're always in a good block. We're always solid. And that's one of the things I have to credit Enzo Maresca for. But on this occasion, I have to look at him and say certain things I would not have done. I know Cucurella played 2 games at midweek, but I would be starting him at left back. For me personally, I don't know how you lot feel about this, but there are certain players I have earmarked to play 38 Premier League games. I don't care if you're on international duty. I don't care if we had Champions League. You play 38 games. Gerrard would play 38 games. Lampard would play 38 games. Mo Salah plays 38 games. Willian. There's certain players that are just very durable. Declan Rice is another. Durable guys that I don't put them in the class of the others who need rest and who need, he's got a niggle, hamstring, sniffle, he's flu, blah, blah, blah. Some man just machines. They just play. And for me, when it comes to Chelsea, I think that's Moises Caicedo, I think that's Enzo Fernandez, and I think that's Marc Cucurella. And the one who is becoming that for us is Neto. So the fact when I saw that team and Cucurella, who is one of the leaders now and is one of the best defenders, best left backs in the world, not in the team, and you've got Gittins playing at left wing, that whole left-hand side is just inexperience, complete inexperience. So it was not surprising to me. And then you've got flipping Buonanotte making his debut. Guys, Buonanotte was not starting for Brighton. How are you starting for Chelsea? How are you starting for Chelsea?
Why did you also leave your Mr. Mark with a C back at home as well as a striker up top?
Oh my good, Lord knows. You'd have to ask Enzo Maresca that question because I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, because I was surprised. I was like, you need him.
He's come out in press conferences and said Mark Guéhi is the only number 9 Chelsea have, which indicates he does not see João Pedro as a 9, despite the fact João Pedro has played there. So he doesn't bring him along, even though Delap's injured and we record him from loan. There must be a reason behind that, but I don't know the reason.
Wow.
So that's very, very frustrating. But in terms of the game, what did we learn? We learned that the quality comes on and Chelsea get the job done. Like Cole Palmer comes in and there's life about him and Pedro playing together. There's life about it. Enzo had one of his better games because he was a little bit deeper, was dictating play, controlling. So I can't be too mad at how the game panned out. In the end, we were just we started poor and got punished for starting poor, but then we drove ourselves back into that game. We saw that resilience that we've been seeing towards the back end of the last season. And then the last goal that we conceded. Let me.
Who lost that, man? Who lost that, man?
I'm going to give you the 360, Robin. Don't worry. You're getting all of it. Firstly, you've got a throw-in that's like 10 yards away from the halfway line. This player moseys his way, shuffles his way down to the box. If you see the still image of where the ball goes out of play to where the throw-in is taken, you're just like, how on earth has the referee not spotted this? Yeah, he literally jumps down about 10 yards, to take this throw in a better position. Fair enough, it happens. Ball's over the top. A flick on happens. Garnacho is just asleep at the back post, not watching his man. His man is free tap in. Whoop-de-friggin' do. Now, I was watching it in a bar in Turkey, so forgive me. There was no commentary. I was hearing Ahelela. That's what I was hearing. That's what I could hear. Yeah.
I don't know about that one still.
I'm just seeing and not hearing the commentary. But there was a moment where the game paused because they were checking VAR. I saw Keith Andrews looking stressed. I said, "Why are you stressed? You just scored." They were checking VAR. For some reason, they cleared VAR. When I watched the goal back, I said, this brother is in an offside position. When the flick on happens, he gets back onside and, attempts to go for the ball, which means Reece James can't clear it. And it goes through and it's a goal. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, lads. That's offside, surely.
I thought it was. I thought it was offside, personally speaking.
So I hear you. I do hear you. My question is, when the ball gets flicked on to the goal, is he in an onside position?
No,
he's not onside when the header flicks.
Yeah, you can't be offside from a throw-in. So, he's in an offside.
Yeah, that's to say, yeah.
That's fine. But by the time the flick on happens, at the time it touches the other player's head, he's not back onside.
I thought he was back onside. I knew he started off offside. That's what I thought.
There's still images of that, and they show. So
I wonder, is it
Jamal came out today and said it's because he wasn't interfering with play. So they agree that he was in an offside position, but they don't deem him to have interfered with play because he didn't touch the ball.
Hogwash, absolute
in the penalty area.
If they've said that, then then I can't defend it.
Listen, everybody is in play in a 6-yard box. I'm not having
in a 6-yard.
I'm not having that.
That's the mixer. That's what you're meant to be.
That's the mix and blend sesh right there. That is where it's happening.
You know when your team drops points last minute, you do kind of feel like, am I clutching at straws here? Am I just going for anything because I'm mad that we've dropped points? The reaction I've seen from United fans, Liverpool fans, Arsenal fans, it's like everyone seems to be in agreement. This is a farce here. This is a bit of a... And, these things happen in football. Where my issue lies is that when there was a situation at Stamford Bridge, you should have heard Danny Murphy on Match of the Day. He acted like a crime was committed. He couldn't believe Chelsea benefited from refereeing mishaps.
Former Fulham,
they didn't even mention it on Match of the Day. They didn't even talk about it.
You're kidding me. What?
I tell you what. Here's what I don't understand with Match of the Day, though. Because what time did Match of the Day start? Because I watched it on the replay.
I don't watch Match of the Day anymore. So
bear this
in mind. But the game finished at like 10 o'clock. So how they've chopped that up, done an analysis,
and it was game one.
And it was game one.
It was the number one game.
I
mean, it is the mighty Chelsea, but fairs.
I mean, it's because you dropped to Brentford. But yeah, I mean, look, Chelsea, man, bad day at the office. A couple of draws you've had this season.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oscar.
That's the weird thing. Do you know what I mean?
I have a question for Oscar, right? Because I also watch FC Bayern München. absolutely slap up the teams on the weekend. How are you feeling about Wednesday?
Oh, I can't wait for Wednesday, man. I can't wait. A club like Chelsea should always be in the Champions League with the money and stature that we are now. So I cannot wait for that game. We turn up in big games.
That talk.
We tend to turn up in big games. Like we arrive at that stage, like we did against PSG. That doesn't mean I'm going to say we're going to go out there and win, but I think you're going to see a competitive match between two good teams. And I think now that Palmer's back in the side, you know, we're just going to turn up with a game plan. I believe in Maresca's game plan for Tuesday. So I can see a point.
I like gun talk, man.
I like it. I can't lie
because that's how you should talk when you support Chelsea.
Yeah, it's not full gun because I think
but like man shouldn't be shook of Bayern Munich.
Yeah,
respectfully, shouldn't be shook of Bayern Munich.
How many bodies they got?
I mean, you're away, but Ernest,
a lot.
No. Listen. Who are
I respect Bayern. I respect them.
Who are the favourites for that game?
FC Bayern.
Okay,
FC Bayern. Quite a bit.
I'm saying
quite a bit. If you look at the bracket,
they're the home.
Quite a bit. Quite a bit.
How often do Chelsea get embarrassed in Europe?
Not often.
That's not my point. So I'm with Oscar. Like, there's never a time where I'm like if it's not Madrid or Barca playing Chelsea, and even that, we've seen those fixtures. Do you know what I mean? Like, Chelsea are always up for the European challenge. That's why.
You think this crop is? You think this
to me, heritage-wise, I think it looks a bit silly now that I wrote off them for PSG. Because Chelsea have heritage.
Big Martín, I don't even think it's a heritage team. I think
it has to be.
No, but this team has many good components that make us hard to beat.
No, of course, but obviously, if we're going off of the last 2 years, I understand Peter's caution. But my point is, there's still heritage is what's taking you through bare things.
They wear the badge, but Pete, if we go there, our centre backs are a bit but if we go there with Cucurella, Reece, Caicedo,
if you go with those people, I'm fine. But I'm just like,
but what's Bayern's back?
Olise, Serge Gnabry
saying?
They're not saying much, but I would still say that Harry Kane, Olise. I mean, man, guys, you're going to Bayern and they're going to be at home. They're going to score 2-3 goals at the minimum.
Are they?
They're going to score. They're going to score 2 to 3 goals minimum.
Yeah, they will. They will.
I don't know. I think when Chelsea lost defensively,
I'll be intrigued to see it.
We don't have to win.
No, of course not. But we don't have a sample size of this lot. We don't have a sample size.
We're not saying you have to win. I just think
Bayern are the favourites.
Bayern are the clear favourites.
Yeah. I would have thought so.
It says Bayern aren't scary like that to be hiding in fear. I think Bayern are probably going to win, but Chelsea will be in it. I don't think they'll win.
Interesting.
What, you think it's a draw?
Yeah, well, we can reconvene next week, but I don't think we're losing to Bayern.
Yeah. There's a lot of good games in the Champions League, by the way, this week. I can't wait to get into that. But yeah, anything else on Chelsea before we move on?
Oh, go on.
Yeah, just the only thing really, they're just to pick their team better. Oh, yeah. I do understand that Glittens fella. I don't get his signing personally. I don't get his signing.
I don't get it either. Not because he's a bad player. Like, he could be a really good player. No, I just think,
guys, you get it. You know what it is.
I just think we're waiting.
We don't know what it is.
Yeah, you're right.
Chelsea are friggin' fair forex trading FC. They're trying to flip that.
They got the charges this week as well. How many? 73.
They got American owners. They're fine.
They'll be fine.
How much did you pay for Gittins?
I don't even know.
55.
Yeah, it was
you're good for 70.
So
they'll sell him for 70.
You're gonna have to do well for you to flip that.
They'll sell him for. Listen, Barcelona.
Adrian, he doesn't.
Maniacs like that, they will buy him. Barcelona.
Adrian, he doesn't have to do well.
No, he doesn't.
Look what they did for. Look what they did for Nicholas Jackson.
Went for £20 million.
I know, but
Nicholas Jackson has gone to Bayern for a 10 million loan, and then can option to buy up to 80 million.
That's insane.
Chelsea.
That's insane.
No, it's not option. They're obliged to pay 70 million.
I thought it was an obligation.
Okay. Because Romanigo came on and said that that's not an obligation in his interview. He said
he's lying.
That boy's not playing for Chelsea again. So
yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
And he can play against us as well, so that should be fine.
Oh, he's definitely
There's no rules against in the Champions League, which I find hilarious.
Okie dokie. Let's move it along to the Emirates, bruv. David, bruv. Arsenal FC. 3 points, 3-0 against Ange Ball's Nottingham Forest.
We don't even need to spend much time on this.
We don't.
We do not.
My number 9 is scoring again.
Love it.
Scored again. That's all I want, bro. Noni, I'm seeing too much gas around Noni, bro. Like, I know he played well.
He had a good week.
Yeah, the good week. All I need to ask of you is for consistency. Eze, lovely assist. That's what I want to see from the left wing.
All I want to see is a man press X. That's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
That is my desire. First time.
The thing is, it's the fact that Calafiori over the top, first left by Eze, and then first touch by Yok 9. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. And the thing
I'm not gonna lie. From a neutral perspective, I like hearing the volume in David's voice talking about his striker.
Yeah, it's happy.
You finally got it.
Bro. Oh my god, I've suffered.
I'll tell you what I'm more impressed with, though. As much as we've got a striker, I'm very delighted about. I'll tell you what I'm more impressed with. I think for the first time this weekend, I felt like Man City. And what I mean by that is we have 2 squads. I looked at the first 11.
Best squad in the league.
I looked at the first 11 that we played in the Premier League last season. Opening day, I think we played. Who did we play opening day? Why is that going on my mind? No. Last season. Sorry, last season.
Oh, last season.
I think it was Wolves. Whoever it was, and 3 players in the 11 on Saturday were the players that started the game last season. 3, and I was there. And I was there like, oh my god! Like, guys, Mosquera, I forgot Saliba's not been playing for Arsenal.
Mosquera's
there. Yeah,
that's a hooper.
Oh my god, 10 million quid! Thank you very much.
Actually, I'm not trying to hear Pete because 2 weeks ago you were forfeiting the league.
Hang on.
He's still forfeiting.
Let me arrive. What have I told you over and over again? I said we'll get 90 points. Liverpool will get more. Okay, but also the fact that we got a squad which is great. But listen, Havertz down already, Ben White down already, Saka down, Ødegaard can't get up. Do you know what I'm saying? So we got 4 already. We got 4 players.
Guys, chill.
Right? Christian Ronaldo. Yeah. So we've already got players that are injured. So my thing was, Ernest is absolutely bang on. We got the best squad in the league by a country mile. However,
you should win the league.
No, but it doesn't mean we can have 6 injuries in September. This is the thing I was saying. I was like,
it's not by a country mile, though, is it?
It is by a country mile. Who's got a better? Oscar, we got 2 first 11s. That's what I'm saying about Man City. We've got 2 first 11s.
It's not my country.
Because think about it. Right, yeah.
Liverpool bought 6 players under 25 this summer.
Oh, don't mind.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Listen, Liverpool did their thing. Don't get it twisted. Let's have it right. They did their thing.
AD. Well, how you letting him say best squad in the league by a country mile? That's not
listen,
true.
bro. I don't need to get involved in trivial pursuits.
Did you hear what Adrian just said? I don't need to get involved in trivial pursuits.
Oscar, if you're a Liverpool fan, who are you starting next week at right back? Frimpong or Szoboszlai?
Or Conor Bradley.
Just for me, please start Jeremy Frimpong. Please do it.
Szoboszlai's got his pocket at the minute.
No. The thing is, listen, Robin, yeah. You and I will be here game week 30 when these Arsenal fans are criticizing this team, yeah, when they are sick and tired, when they're sick and tired of Noni Madueke, I will be here.
Did you know what I said? This is what I'm saying. I said, you're too fast. There's just a little consistency, please. Let me see next week. Let me see you.
I'm not gonna lie to you, lot. Yeah, I'm not hearing any cautionary talk. Your team is the best team in the league this season. You should win the league. Let's not dilly dally, man.
And he said it.
Nah, man. I'm not hearing any excuses this year. Arsenal have the best squad in the league.
Ernest, we've got 6 players down. Come on, allow me. We're in September.
That's fine. That's fine. You should win the league.
Yeah, but we got 6. Listen, if you got 6 of them down, we've only got 20 players left. We've got 6 down in our first 11.
ACLs. What's going on here?
How long has Havertz been out for? How long's Saka out for? How long's Odegaard doesn't seem to he's going to come back? Norgard, they haven't even said how long he is.
Liverpool not going to get injuries?
They didn't last year. This was the point I was making. This was the point I was talking about our season last year.
We did, but we just didn't cry about it.
Who?
Canard, RIP.
Slow down, Agent. I don't remember.
The Canard game against Real Madrid.
One second. I don't remember Adrian. I don't remember Liverpool losing their Havertz. I don't remember Liverpool losing their Saka. I don't remember Liverpool
was out for how many months?
I don't remember them losing their Saliba or their Gabriel. Allow me,
we lost Konate.
Konate is not the same.
How long was Alisson in there for, bro?
Who's Konate in the Arsenal side?
Saliba. Gabriel. Technically, Gabriel.
Konate is Van Dijk's deputy.
But what I'm saying is he's bringing up the fact that Konate went down, and I said, name your Odegaard, name your Saka, name your Havertz that went down last year. Name your Gabriel.
I gave you them, Alisson.
You didn't give me them.
Bro, I said Alisson, Jota, Konate all spent lengthy time was injured last season, as did Trent as well.
You're gonna compare what's it called, Konate and Jota compared to what we lost last year.
He said Alisson too. He said the best goalkeeper.
How long was Alisson out for?
I remember seeing Kelleher for winter was Kelleher season.
But he said the penalty from Mbappe.
Say again? yeah. No, but all I'm saying
don't get me wrong though. Don't get me wrong. Like your injuries were crippling. Like Saka, like your forward line didn't get obliterated. At
the end of the day, and this season, like. Yeah. Thank God thank God for our transfer window being so good, because if we've lost the same amount of players again, but this time,
this is what Ernest is saying.
But this time it's like finally we've got adequate players to play in their position, but it's still bloody early with all these injuries. But injuries over the course of a season.
What I'm implying isn't that the pressure is on Arsenal fans to defend their cause or not defend it. If you don't win the league this year, it's on one person.
Who?
It's not Robbie from AFTV.
It's on Alexander Isak. That's what it's on.
No, it's not.
Ernest, if we get over 90 points and still lose the league, you'll be saying that Liverpool are simply the better side.
Peter, I tell you what, let's get there. Let's get there first. How about that?
Listen.
No, let's say 90 points like you've ever done that before.
Listen, bro. The first things first. Where is Florian Wirtz?
He'll get there. He will.
But we can't talk about injuries now and talk about a man's form later. But where is Florian Wirtz today?
But our players ain't clicking in form as such. We go to Anfield and Old Trafford and wet the bed.
Have you watched Liverpool's football this season?
It's not been great. Absolutely not.
They've been bad.
But Ernest, they've got 9 points. They've got 12 points. Sorry.
Yeah, no. They got 12 points.
That's even worse. That's even what makes my case even more. They're playing bad and they've got 12 points out of 12. Nobody else has.
But remember, this is the same team that finished below Arsenal 2 years in a row before last year.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying I'm gonna come to the podcast in May, and if Arsenal ain't won it, I'm sticking it on you. That's not what I'm saying.
I know.
I'm saying there is only one person to be brought to court if Arsenal don't win the league this year.
Yeah, that's
it's not Isak. It's not Isak. And the reason why I say it's not Isak is because
from when Liverpool were linked to Isak, I said if they get him, forget about it. I said that at early doors in June. I said forget about it. Even though we bought our striker, even though we've got adequate players in midfield, even though we've got players all over the place. My point was I wasn't going to say that. I wasn't going to say that. It's not a cop out. If I'm saying Arsenal are going to get 90 points, which they've never done, that's me saying Arsenal are going to be so fantastically good, but Liverpool will simply be better. That's
but with the depth, bro. Like as you said, look at the caliber of players. Like so that opening game of last season you're talking about, that entire attacking six. So your three strikers and your three forwards, you swap them out. You didn't even miss the beat. You still got those players to come back. Like, bro, you're primed. You're ready. Like, if I'm an Arsenal fan, but I'll be pulling my hair out here when you speak. What do you mean? Towel over to Liverpool. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Liverpool fan and I believe in my team. I think you should have a little bit more belief in your team too. Like you've addressed a lot of the issues that killed you last season. So why can't you go again? Because as last season, you hit a brick wall in the winter. December, January, you're essentially out of the title race. Why? All your front line has been injured. Your entire front line from last season didn't play yesterday or Saturday, and you murked Forest.
And also, Pete, if not this year. When? Because if it's not this year, it's Isak. Next year it will be another reason. Because if Liverpool build on I think is he frozen?
Yeah, that's frozen.
Am I not here? Can you not see me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
You're chatting to Benito on WhatsApp.
I put you like this. Isak hasn't signed a 1 year loan, so he's saying for the next 5 years you're not going to win the league then.
Yeah, I'm not.
What I'm simply saying is, if we lost the league to Liverpool, Arsenal have to go again in the transfer window and get even better, a better squad.
Okay,
in the same way when Liverpool were fighting Man City, Liverpool were up against the grain, and they just had to keep getting better and better with squad players, with everything else, with different tactics, whatever the case may be. We just have to fight a bigger giant. That's all it is.
But crazy though.
I still think that explanation is a cop out because
it's not a cop out.
Hear me out. If Arne Slot can come into the same league and win it, then I don't think because I think it even adds more credence to my point that he didn't make a signing last year.
Nope. Well, unless you're the experience, I know.
And that's where Arsenal signing. Then cool.
And that's what we were angry about. Do you remember? I was furious when we went to and drew at Anfield last year. I lost the plot because of the very fact that we should have won the league last year. Because City were not awake. Liverpool came out of nowhere. We should have never let Liverpool be the team that they were last season. And we were dreadful for many reasons, right? That's why I was livid about last season. However, this season, I'm saying, look, we're turning up with Thanos. We've got all the gems, we've got all the rings and everything else. However, Liverpool, we cannot sit here and pretend that Liverpool are not better stacked than last year.
I don't think they are at all.
Fair enough. I think they
I think Liverpool are going to win loads of games with conceding goals. Yeah, I think Liverpool are going to win loads of games, like Newcastle at St. James's. Like, say that again.
What matters is winning the games.
No, of course, what matters is winning the games. But there's going to come a point in the season. There's going to be questions about whether Liverpool have enough midfielders. There's going to be questions about whether they have enough centre backs. And when that happens, I will not pretend like I'm shocked, because ultimately, Liverpool to me have a team where, if they win the league, is because they're out of one or two competitions by like March, like February, January. Then you can say they have the squad big enough to do this thing. But until then, Arsenal's squad should take them over the line. That's what I'm like.
100%. 100%. Like, we have to look at Arsenal for what they are. They have the team strong enough to win the league.
100%.
I'm not trying to buy it. I get Peter's caution. I get everything what he's saying, and I'm not saying
it's not even caution. You guys are misunderstanding me. Yeah. I'm not talking caution. Understand what I'm saying here. I'm saying our team is elite. It is phenomenal. It's going to get 90 plus points.
Liverpool's team is not elite.
It won't be enough. It won't be enough. Is what
can I be real? You're just gonna have to put on your big boy pants, because you want to talk about City Liverpool. Liverpool matched 97 points 1 year, didn't win the league. Guess what, Peter? We didn't actually go back into the market. That exact same group of players, you said, okay, this is the beast. We're going to get 99 points this time and win the league at a counter. So, bro, like, part of it's got to come from the mentality of the club. Part of it's going to come from your manager. You've got to say, like, right.
I tell you.
The time is now, bro.
AD, you know what? That's a very good point you make there, and I'm totally with that. However, I've got 7 players down already this season, and it's September.
Okay, fair enough.
I've got them. Listen, our squad is great. It's great to have squad depth. We're all going to get injuries throughout the season. What I'm asking is, how can Havertz, Odegaard, Saliba, Saka, Norgard, Ben White? So that's 7 of them. How can they all be out now?
It is a lot.
How? No, but it's not. It's actually not fair. Like, this is actually annoying. Like, we've got 6 players out now who would be in the 11.
So speaking of injuries, I think Saka's done.
That's because Arteta's ruined him, bruv.
That's the point I've been trying to make, David. It is on your manager.
No, but I've been saying this for time. Like, our medical department.
It's on your no winger of Saka's quality is doing the level of defensive work that Saka's doing. None of them in the world.
Let me address Lola's point. Lola, the fact that I'm not saying they're going for 6 months or going for the season. We're going to get injuries again throughout the course of the season.
Guys, it's like we don't, bruv, we know our club, man. What we doing?
But like even if forget even the competency of our physios, I'm just saying everybody gets injuries over the course of the season. We're in September, we've had them already. We're going to get them again in October. Guess what? Champions League is 1 week, is tomorrow. Then we've got a league game. Then we've got a Carabao Cup game. Then it's a Premier League game. Then it's a Champions League game, so on and so forth. We are going to get injuries between now and February. We will have more injuries from these players, if not the Eze is going down or Madueke going down. Like, we're going to have injuries throughout the course of the season. My thing is, how unlucky can you have 7 in the first 2 weeks of the season? Come on. Come on! It doesn't mean that we've used up all our injury cards, meaning now everyone's going to be ever present for the rest of the season. They're not. We will get injuries because of wear and tear. We will get them.
Seriously, bro.
But every club will, David. Every club's going to go through injuries. Man United are going to have 4 or 5 injuries in a season.
Me, our team specifically, we've only had 1 season where everyone's played fit the whole time. One player might have been out for 2 weeks. Can I not have a full squad to pick from?
That's what I'm asking for. Give me 2 weeks worthy, then I can be like, okay, let's go. That's all I'm asking for.
I still think you can say let's go.
You're looking at my. It's like you're talking like we've seen Arsenal consistently. This one they said 2 weeks. He's not come back for another 2 months.
It's you know what's funny? I did say to myself on Saturday, which injury are we getting today? I literally said that to myself on Saturday. Odegaard goes down after 16 minutes.
You know what? I'll take it down to the bare crux of what I think my issue is. Yeah? It feels like every year it's something.
And this is what I'm saying. We can never. Ernest, I've always said we can never complete the puzzle. We correct this one, and then the issue comes up. I'm like,
and I think that's where the heart of my issue is. It feels like with every other team, they win the league.
Yeah,
and with Arsenal, it's always something.
Always something.
There's always a reason Arsenal didn't win the league this year. There's always something, and I'm like.
I would say we haven't been good enough. That's what I'll call it as. I'm not going to give excuses.
But then the point I'm making, Pete, is that if you don't win it this year, it can't be injuries again when your squad is this big.
I didn't say it's injuries.
I'm not. No.
Follow my train here. Follow my train.
No. You're saying that Isak is the difference, and I'm saying Isak can't be the difference when your squad is this big.
Okay, let's wait and see. We'll get 90 points. Liverpool.
We're clearly gonna wait, but that's.
Tell me, Ernest. Tell me this, right? If Arsenal get 95 points, Liverpool get 96. Where are you going with this? Where would you go? Where would you say?
Mikel Arteta.
Still.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
In year 6,
95 points.
No, hear me out.
In that case, it's unlucky.
In year 6, with 8 additional signings coming in to answer questions you asked last year about the squad, if the same guy has been here for 6 years I can't call it bad luck.
He's not the problem.
I think
this would be the first year, Ernest. This would be the first year that it would be considered bad luck. The other years weren't bad luck. I'm saying this would be the first time it's bad luck that we would, if we were to lose, if Liverpool were to win it. That's all I'd say.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm saying that. I'm not saying what year is bad luck and what year isn't. I'm saying this is year 6.
Pete, I would say the City's last title. City's last title is on Arteta. The last one, the one we missed up by 2 points because he lost that stupid game against Aston Villa, moving Havertz to midfield. I remember we argued. That I said City will go and win 9 in a row because I've seen them done it before.
Oh, I remember that year. Oh my god!
And I was like, David, I got one further. What the hell was the first 3 months of that season all about? Playing Havertz as a left 8, anyways. Let's go. Let's start there.
No, but he changed it. No, but he corrected it and moved him up front.
Too late. You lost the league by 2 points.
We're leading. We're winning. We're first. And then he sees, I think Man City beat Everton lastminute.com. And then he come up against Aston Villa with Havertz in midfield. The game we lost, we won the rest. We lost the league by 2 points. So,
annoyingly, we'd won every game from January till except Villa and Drew City. Yeah.
No, but let's be real. Like, to win every game from January till May is impossible. Like, you're gonna have one blip. I mean,
no, but that's the run we went on.
David, this is like Peter's preached perfection when City have been the ones going for the league. City are not in a title race.
Well, we're facing another juggernaut in Liverpool.
We're not going to compare Liverpool's juggernaut status to City's. These lot ain't the same.
Yeah,
these lot ain't the same. Like Isak is one guy.
They won the league.
Guys,
how many points did they win the league last season?
Guys, let's all take a breather. Isak is one guy.
No, but it's the difference maker.
No.
Man United 1 year. Man United 1 year.
Where's Salah?
In 2012, they lost the league to Man City in 2012. They bought one guy in Robin van Persie.
No, Adrian. The best footballing side I've seen in Premiership football was 2018 Manchester City.
Okay.
Are we going to sit here and pretend that Liverpool's team is on the same level?
I'm not saying that.
If we're not saying that, and Slot's Liverpool has not touched 90 points last season, then it's not the same team.
But they're better this year. You don't agree with that? They're better this year.
No, listen. If you think Jeremy Frimpong is an upgrade on Trent Alexander-Arnold, and what you've seen from Gyökeres so far is sufficient, I'm not going to argue with you.
I think
if you're looking at Liverpool's midfield and what you've seen in performance this season,
it's not even.
I'm not going to argue with you.
I just think Gyökeres, Frimpong, Wirtz, Ekitike, Isak. I'm so sorry. That's an upgrade on last season's team.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Hold on. You think Jeremy Frimpong is an upgrade on Trent?
I said all 5 of those players together.
But you have to.
I'm not doing individuals. I'm not. You are. I'm not.
Wait, hold on.
They bought 5 top quality players and they've upgraded on their squad last year. I'm not looking at individuals. I'm looking at the group of. They bought 5 top quality players to press them onto the next league.
We're not going to look at the individuals.
I am not looking at individuals. I'm looking at they've upgraded with the transfer window they've had. They've upgraded. They've not downgraded.
I'm looking at Jeremy Frimpong. I'm not looking at him as far.
You can look at him if you want.
I'm not having that.
Look at that. 4-4 right now. Playing badly. Playing badly. 4-4.
It strengthened their team as a whole. You can go maybe one player's difference, but Gyökeres is an upgrade. Wirtz is supposed to be a top player.
So Gyökeres is an upgrade because Andy Robertson was going down. Yeah. And he is a clear upgrade on Robertson.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Florian Wirtz, and I have not seen anything good about this guy.
Okay.
No.
I'm looking at him with eyes.
Guys, we're not going to pretend like we are not seeing the same thing.
Yeah, but even that,
4 games.
We've played 4 games, and we have to assess what we've seen from the 4 games.
Okay,
it's like we're saying we've seen 4 games of Amorim and we're not going to discuss the 4 games.
No, because with Amorim, we're talking about the 31 games. We're not talking about 4.
Yeah, and I'm saying with Arne Slot, we've seen the champions of England come 4 games in, and there are 2 players who have not performed well.
But saying that, they got 4 wins in 4.
And they won 4.
Yeah,
and 4 in 4.
And okay. So this is exactly why I can't look at it as a group. Because you can't tell me Frimpong or Versus contribution to those 4 wins.
But you can see Ekatike's.
No. But that's my point. That's individuals.
You guys are now singling people out when I'm saying we should single them out.
Yeah, I'm saying we shouldn't.
You can't
tell me that we have to look at things as a group and then tell me Ekatike.
But Peter's saying they signed 5 players.
Peter is saying that they have upgraded the group, and I'm saying you have to look at the individuals.
I am saying you have to look at the individual.
And it's 50-50.
How is it 50-50? Vert has not performed.
We've seen Gyökeres and we've seen Ekatike.
Hold on. We can talk about Gittins. We can't talk about Vert.
Who said we can't? I'm not saying that.
No, I'm saying it's 50-50.
Oscar, I am criticizing the individuals. You're telling me you're siding with Peter because he's talking about the group.
I'm saying it's 50. The individuals is 50-50. We have seen 2 of them that haven't really done much, and we've seen 2 that have.
And so you are separating from the group, no? I don't understand what's going on here.
We're talking about individuals. The whole. What are you guys talking about?
So if we're talking about the whole, we can say we can say we're looking at, because Peter's saying the group has upgraded on last season, and I am saying there are some in the group that we have to separate. Therefore, we can't look at the group.
I just think after 4 games we shouldn't. That's my
I don't know. Then
guys, we are not going to pretend like we don't do this for other players.
Yeah, we look at teams and we looked at everyone's window and we spoke about whether we feel like they've improved or not. And now we have 4 games of
we're not speaking about how they've improved 4 games in. That's in the summer window. In the 4th game of the season, everyone's saying Glock 9. We can agree that Gyökeres has been good in 4 games.
But you're saying but you know how you're saying Arsenal are without excuse because they've bought a big squad, right? They've got the greatest squad. It's the exact same thing. We've only got a sample size of 4 games where half of those signings haven't even played. So
Pete,
it's
Pete, the difference is I'm sorry to cut you, Pete. The difference in what you're saying to what I'm saying is Arsenal's 8 players don't have to be looked at with the same scrutiny because you already have more than enough to cover man for man. Liverpool's squad isn't as good as yours because their starting 11 itself has holes.
Well, okay.
Yes, it does.
There's holes. There's holes.
I don't think there's holes in Liverpool's starting 11.
Liverpool's midfield and their back 4 is not as good as it could be. What they've done is they've spent 200+ million on 2 positions. And on the 2 other positions, I think Gyökeres was the best left back in the league last year. But I think he's been gotten at quite a few times. He's not a bad player. I don't think he's a bad signing. I told you guys from the summer, Frimpong is a bad signing. He is not a good player. I said that to you guys in the summer. Yeah, and I'm saying Florian Wirtz, who I was a fan of prior to coming to Liverpool, came with a big price tag. I'm not even talking about the price tag. I'm saying he has come to this team and he has not been good. So I cannot look at the group. With Arsenal's team, because of the starting 11, having man for man, copy and paste in terms of Arteta has looked at where he's needed gaps to be filled, and he's filled them. I think Mosquera has been solid. I think the guy's been great. I don't know too much about Norgard. I don't know too much about Madueke, even though I think his performance last week was good. So I'm not going to say Madueke was bad. I'm saying Florian Wirtz has been bad.
Fair. No, that's fair.
He has been bad. And that's what I'm saying. We can't look at Liverpool as the group. We can't. Because ultimately, Ekatike is the best striker that was available for any of the teams that wanted strikers this year. From a footballing perspective, he can hoop.
Yeah.
Isak, no question.
Yeah.
But prior to the summer, no question. But what I have seen,
what we're seeing now,
is terrible. And then with Frimpong, guys, Adrian said in the group chat yesterday, why did we sign this guy?
Yeah. Adrian's not there.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Liverpool's team is top heavy. And this season, they are going to concede more goals than they did last year, even if they win the league.
I won't disagree with that.
But my point is, that means that if your squad is better, regardless of injury, I can have the expectation that Arsenal should go the same way. Liverpool fans are coming.
I'm not against your expectation of Arsenal winning. You're saying that I'm making excuses and a cop out. I'm not being a cop out. I think
no.
I'm saying you know, that Liverpool are top heavy. Liverpool will win more games. That's what I'm saying.
Listen. Winning more games or not, Arsenal have goals in them. Sure. I don't want to say you have goals in to match Liverpool, because Liverpool is their worst forward is Gakpo.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Arsenal's worst forward is he'll get 10. Arsenal's worst forward is Martinelli. Do you know what I mean? So I'm saying, so again, Pete, I'm not singling you out like you represent who are like not on believing the whole season. I'm saying there is objectively no excuse this year, because Arsenal are in year 6 and Arsenal have signed 8 players this summer. Arsenal starting 11, me and Diallo had an argument in the shop. I said in the last 12 months, Arsenal are top 5 teams in Europe. Man said, they didn't win anything. I said, so? Arsenal are top 5 teams in Europe prior to these 8 signings coming in.
We're a good side.
Arsenal's one of the best teams in the world. And then you've added 8 more. So I'm saying, ultimately, like, I look at May and I'm saying, yo, if Arsenal don't win the league, I know why. And the reason I say that is this: if Arne Slot came to Arsenal last year,
I get your point now.
If Arne Slot came to Arsenal last year, to me, Arteta's Moses, and God said, "You can see the promised land. I don't know if you can go in."
Slot doesn't win the league with Arsenal last season. I'm sorry.
Listen, no, Pete. If you told me the team that finished below Arsenal 2 years in a row was going to win the league, I would say nah.
Yeah, me too.
And all of a sudden, we saw them like beat up teams last year.
Yeah.
They capitalized on Pep not doing his thing, fair enough. But somebody was going to. And I'm saying Arsenal to me are primed and ready. It's like when Mufasa was in the sky. And he said, Simba, you need to go back to the ends. Ends is looking dark. So for me, Arsenal are. I think that's exactly my point. Arsenal are primed and ready for this league title this year.
We are. No, we are
primed and ready. And if you don't win it, it's not luck. It's not injuries. It is one guy. Saka should not be getting injuries before the League Cup has started. Saka should not be getting hamstring injuries before the League Cup has kicked off. What the hell are we doing here? Why the hell is your winger doing fullback jobs? Yeah. Why are you running Kai Havertz into the ground? 90 minutes of a game he didn't need to play. Man's got another hammy. Why? I am not hearing it this year. Arsenal are primed and ready for this league title. And if they don't win it, like, no one is going to say, oh, Liverpool were lucky to win it because Arsenal were there for the taking. No. It's just you didn't win it that year. But that's what the narrative is. Listen, when Klopp was doing his thing, any of those years, Klopp could have said, I could have won the league that year. I should have won the league that year. I'm saying that's what Arteta should be saying. Whether he does it, that remains to be seen.
Well, he's had 3 stabs at it, so hopefully 4th time lucky, innit?
Let's see.
Broskies.
Let's go to Liverpool, mate. We've been on too long for Arsenal. We've done like half an hour and a half. Yeah. Liverpool,
like I said,
you got 3 points at Turf Moor in the dying at Burnley. Burnley conceding another penalty right at the death.
Shout out to
Hannibal, man. Hannibal.
Got Puck out of here, man. Nonsense guy, bro.
No. It's not even his fault.
No,
let's keep it about Burnley were trying for that draw. They did anything.
No chance to win that move, man.
They tried for that draw. And I hear it, but the handball just came in and it's just like, it is what it is.
I'm a Premier League whisperer, bro. When I call things, last minute winner pending. What happened, bro? This idiot just.
That's crazy that you said it, by the way.
Yeah, the jinxed it still, David.
Bro, Peter, I come from church, blood. The first action I see, my man getting sent off. I was like, all right, cool, here we go.
Did you believe that Salah hasn't scored against Burnley in the last 6 games? I was like, oh, that's an interesting stat. But yeah, you got his penalty. But how do you think, Adrian? How do you talk to us? How do you think about how the game went? Were you content, or you just happy to get the 3 points and move, or is there anything more to it?
You know what? Yeah. Listen, guys. Yeah. You know what you're watching right now.
What is going on here?
That's a fool.
Nah, man, I hear it.
Listen. You lot should be petrified. We've not even clicked into gear yet, and we're 4 from 4. Lord have Isak hasn't even found accommodation yet. What?
Hey, listen, Adrian.
Arsenal. What did you say?
I'm petrified, man.
We moonwalked that league last season. Do you remember where it was? Oh, it's unsustainable this. Oh, Liverpool haven't played anyone that. It's the same narrative today. and in April, I want to hear all manner of excuses. Brother, we've got Van Dijk. Whoa. All right. I'm gonna sing to you guys a song. Why for that? I'm gonna sing to you guys a song, right? You am I ready for it? You might get involved if you like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you know what that represents?
No.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you know what that represents?
Go on, tell us.
The amount of years Van Dijk's been the best damn centre half in this bloody league. And man are telling me Gabriel this, Gabriel. Don't hear no false prophets. Don't hear you talk about Nemanja Vidic. Did you watch Virgil van Dijk on Sunday? Did you watch him? Have you watched him this season? Did you watch Gravenberch, by the way? Huh? Salah's not even awake yet.
I can't lie. The fact that you sang that song, and you know what happened in that episode, that's a yellow card. That's a big yellow card.
He said the rest of these men are false prophets.
That's crazy. That's a yellow card.
I can't lie, man. Say, oh, you know what? Gabriel's been as good as Van Dijk. And you listen. Just you know, Van Dijk breaks lines at the age of 33. You know, you just started doing it for banner. You know that. Go and watch. Forget his defending. Go and watch Van Dijk's. I'll send you guys a passing compilation. Just to be passes. Just to be passes from this season alone. You know what we're doing here? I'm scared of Arsenal. Having a laugh. Having a royal laugh. Yeah. So guys, listen. As reigning, defending Premier League champions, we're gonna retain our trophy. We're gonna win number 21 and. Listen, are you mad? It's actually not been played yet. What are you not doing? And you see Florian Wirtz? Don't worry, he started slow. Cook him. Rightfully so, cook him. But I tell you what, do you remember when you guys were laughing at Thiago? You guys remember? Idea ball this, idea ball that. By the end of the season, you were in
I was a fan of Thiago.
I would not agree with that. I would not agree. Thiago's Liverpool time was a bit. I'm not having that.
Fine.
It wasn't a bit. Nah. Come on.
It wasn't the Thiago that I was afraid of that was playing Bayern. I was like, yeah, nah.
What? I mean, 92 playing Liverpool.
And he's from
nah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, nah.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
You almost got us a quadruple for it as worth. But listen, guys, I'm telling you not this. I don't want to say too much today. Be afraid. Be very afraid. We're gonna rain terror upon this league. Terror and devastation like you've never seen before. Salah's not even involved yet. Anyways, it's all right. It's all right.
Do you know what the kicker is, Adrian? Do you know what the kicker is?
What's the kicker?
Arsenal came to Anfield and lost.
Oh my God!
When PR is talking about Arsenal are going to get 90 points, but he still thinks Liverpool are going to get more. The fact that Arsenal can't even do nothing about it. You've got one more game to play. You know, if you're trying to topple another team, you have to go to their ground and try and win.
And why did Arsenal not win at Anfield?
You tell me.
In our midfield, bro.
Was it injuries?
It was a world-class free kick. That's why.
Was it injuries?
No, it was a free kick.
No, I'm asking Oscar.
Nothing separated
was it injuries, Oscar?
It was a world-class free kick.
It definitely wasn't injuries.
Okay.
I mean, there was the fast one, the fast of an injury that happened at the beginning, but hey, who remembers that?
Listen,
when you have
the worst attacking player in Max Dowman on the bench and your best attacking player in Eze, I am not hearing any injury chat.
Yeah.
Because
it wasn't injuries though. It was the free kick.
Liverpool played Soboslai at fullback. What's going on here?
But that's for me because I remember in that day in the group chat, Robin was saying this game doesn't mean much for the league title, and I was like, yes, it does.
Yes, it does, mate.
Of course it does.
Like,
it's funny when it's Liverpool don't mean nothing. Listen, guys, and also, do you know what sentiment I've realised? Ernest, you alluded to it. When I ask Arsenal fans this, they always scoot away from it. But the way they talk is how they feel in their heart.
What's the question, Tom?
Yeah, I know deep down in your heart you think Arsenal better than Liverpool, don't you? I know deep down in your heart you think Arsenal better than Liverpool, don't you? Say it. Adrian,
hold on. First of all,
go on.
I've got to respect Premier League know-how. Guys who have done it before.
Thank you.
And this
come on.
We've not done it.
Thank you.
It's like there from 2020.
I can't just go full vim. We're gonna win the league, bro.
Who do I think I am? Do you know what I mean? Who do we think we are to go say we are better than Liverpool? Show me the stats,
please. Show me the trophy.
You know what, Adrian? Yeah.
What about you guys?
These two are not the same as.
Yeah, they're not.
It's like respectfully, but disrespectfully, they're not mirrored. You know, like literally, look at this comment.
No,
guys, you know what that's a mad thing. Do you know what that's a mad thing?
Why?
Game week before last, did we not beat Arsenal? Game week before last, did we not beat Arsenal? Did we not beat that same very team?
No, Adrian, me and Peter have fought over the past 2 years.
Fair enough.
Arguing over, bro, I can see City, that's a bad boy team. We're not winning this thing. We've argued over this. And all we're saying is, that's a team with Premier League know-how. They've won 2, they've beat City to a title, and where we're supposed to go and win it, they've gone and taken it. So, bro.
Listen, anyway.
Yes. And you've added on
you're not going to hear it from Peter, and you're definitely not going to hear it from me.
Fair enough. But listen,
Arsenal's better than Liverpool.
Fair enough. But you know what, lads?
Because ultimately, sorry to cut you guys, yeah? But ultimately, like Oscar's saying, you can have the best team, a better squad, whatever. When push comes to shove, when the lights are on, get the dub.
And
or go home.
That's it.
Liverpool are good at that.
And Liverpool are good at that.
We're great at it.
Arsenal have not shown me when we need a result, we get it.
Because we can talk about this idea about who's better, Liverpool or Arsenal. I mean, the proof is in the pudding.
Okay, cool.
Taste and see. We have the stats, we have the data, we have it all. We can look at our team on paper. The league isn't one on paper.
We've got the data.
You got to show up. And Liverpool and City have done so in the last 10 years.
Guys, I ain't got time for the Trivial Pursuit. See you later, May.
Woo! Let's move it along. I hear.
Whoa. Read that. Read that out. Say, read that out, please. Somebody read it out. That's what
Lola said. Are Liverpool better? ? Yeah, they've won the league, but the same way Liverpool were not better than Man City and won. I'm on that vibe. Arsenal are a top team who can win. We'll see if they can.
Liverpool were not better than City and won. Like better than City when?
What the 2020?
The 2020.
Like Man City was the better side overall.
City were a better team.
As in City were obviously favourites because they'd won 4 in a row. But I remember asking almost every week after they'd won the league the 4th time, I said, I ain't never seen a team win it 5 times.
Yeah.
So yes, like I think Lola's point is she says squad wise I'm on about. I think I think when you win the league, you're always outside of like Leicester, you're always favourites. But Peter's right. The league is one off paper. It's one off paper.
It's one on the pitch.
That's what we're saying. I can't go with full vim. We're gonna do it. You got to
Let's see.
No, David. All I'm saying is Liverpool fans have every reason to believe that their team's gonna win the league. So should Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
As I said, we finished second for the past 3 years. Hey, something drastic. As I said,
Yeah, but Liverpool said that for 30 years till 2019 came. Or 2020.
Wow.
All right.
We're going 20 years as well, mate. We're approaching flipping it.
No, you're 22.
You're past it.
You're 21 at the minute. Right, let's go to the other.
He said 21 at the minute. Oh, it could change in May.
Sometimes I'm gonna give. It's either we win number 21 or you're going. No, you'll be 22 years.
22 seasons, mate.
You'll be 22 years.
Yeah.
Hey.
22.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's graduation age.
It is graduation. Right. Other scores elsewhere. Aston Villa 0-0 against Everton at Hill Dickey.
Oh, guys, what's going on at Villa, bro?
Villa still without a goal.
Referee.
Still without a goal.
Referee.
No, you know what? I've just come to the conclusion that Peter does not care.
No, it should be sent off. It should be sent off. Where is the integrity of the game?
Guys, in fairness to Peter, it's not just Peter because I've listened to this podcast back after we do it. David and Adrian have referred to that stadium without saying its full name.
Listen.
Yeah,
really?
Hill Dickinson. I'll never say Hill Dickinson, bruv. Are you mad?
Everton did it to themselves.
Goodison Park 2.0, man.
It doesn't, bro. Goodison.
Hey, somebody said something crazy. And
the red card is there.
The full name. And I don't know I think it was Adrian. That's why he's smiling like that. And smiling after saying that is crazy.
No, I said Goodison Park 2.0.
You said a hill after that.
No, that was David. That was David. That was David.
Yes.
Man.
Listen, and this is why VAR is good. We can point out who actually did it. Yes, there we go.
There's a booklet in here.
Yeah.
We got rules of it.
You think I write that down?
Mandem. I'll never forget, yeah? David said that atrocious name. He said it, yeah? I said, you know what Peter said? But it went under the radar. Nobody picks it up at the time. Peter goes on to say, it doesn't quite roll off the tongue.
I thought I called it out.
No. Give him a retrospective. In
retrospective ban. 2 games. Yes.
I'm not
anyway,
saying Hill Dickinson, bruv.
Anyway,
that.
Guys.
Hill Dickinson's fine.
Let's get to the matter at hand. Okay, Villa still haven't scored a goal this season. That's worrying.
They're the only team in the top 7 league in the UK to not score a goal.
You compile that information.
Yeah.
Sky Sports.
I must say, I love when Aston Villa wear their home kit with the same color shorts and socks. It looks buff, and the new kit's really nice. We need to do a kit episode by the way. What else happened? Newcastle United have their new striker, Mr. Voltemada. Oh, Oscar, I was so happy.
Get your number 9, bro. That's it.
When he scored. Oscar, when he scored and he went over to the corner, and then in the end, he literally gave the statue of freaking Liberty at one point, just stood there like Christ the Redeemer, and the fans went crazy.
Why does he look like? Why does he look like Prime Barkley's 2004 striker?
He's wearing the long sleeves.
The long sleeves, yeah.
The long sleeves on this podcast. It's elite, bro. It's elite.
Guys, when he scored that header, I was so happy for Newcastle and for him. I was just like, yeah, man, get your goal.
Yeah, man.
And
I hope he gets a solid 16 goals this year.
Eddie Howe's going to make him a baller, man. He's going to make him an absolute
man.
What else happened as well? Listen, guys, what's happening at West Ham? Losing 3-0 at home 10 men against Tottenham Hotspur.
West Ham are in trouble, man.
Yeah, they're bad.
How long do you not give it before Potter gets sacked? Like how long?
He's got to go between now and
next. He should have gone yesterday. He should have gone the day before.
I'm telling you guys, who have they got? They got Crystal Palace this week, and I'm gonna be there. If they lose again, at home again. If they lose that one, and I know Mateta's gonna score, bro, because he loves to kick off corner flag. Bro, that stadium's gonna go off.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. It's crazy scenes, man.
Yeah, Graham Potter. Damn. That's all I can say. A man that was touted for the England job.
Damn, homie.
Yeah, homie.
Fabianski needs to get back in that goal. This brother from Leicester, bro.
No, but why have they brought back Fabianski though?
What? No, you know exactly why. Because look what happened on the weekend.
The man conceded 58 goals out of 80 last season. Why? And you spent how much did you spend on him?
No, 20 million money.
If you tell me 20 million, I'm gonna come off this pod. What?
20 million.
Let me not misquote, but it was a sizable fee. I remember saying.
Here's the thing. With all that talk about West Ham, they're above Aston Villa. Just saying.
They haven't scored a goal, Peter.
Haven't scored a goal.
Villa are 19th. Like,
sorry, guys. I left for a second. Did we discuss Spurs?
Literally, we're talking West Ham. We're
talking West Ham, so you can talk about Spurs.
Have we got onto the Spurs bit yet? Because
no, go on.
Look, it looks like a good meal that's being cooked over there. That's what I'm going to say.
That's you can smell the onions, yeah?
No, it's not
just great meal.
Paprika, turmeric. They're putting things in there.
Listen, I'm going to wait and see. That is what I'm going to do.
No, hold on.
Who do they have in the Champions League this week?
Oh, they got
PSG. Is it PSG? Or...
No, PSG. They got Villarreal.
So let's see in it.
The yellow submarine
against a half decent Spanish manager. Can he cook, bruv? That's the question.
Peter, bruv. They bought my man from Leicester, and then they went and bought Walker Peters from Southampton. You're gonna concede goals.
Did my man get his 92k this week?
No,
Wilson didn't get it.
Guys, we can't keep.
Hang on, wait there.
It's not true. It's not
true. What's funny about that situation, by the way? You know, he had Fulkrug and he had Wilson on the bench. You know who we played up front?
Fulkrug is not still there, man.
He's still there. Fulkrug is there.
Fulkrug.
You know who played up front, Ernest?
Was it Paqueta?
Paqueta played false 9. Didn't want any part of it. He didn't want any part of it.
Yeah, that was really, really bad.
He was rolling in the deep like Adele. He was so far from the false 9.
And he was afraid. He was a timid false 9. It was horrible. Shout out to David. He says Potter needs to get sacked, which I'm with. I'm with that spelling.
Hey, what? You man. Okay, so what? Jose Mourinho?
I need Jose.
Forest was right there. But
you know who I want Jose to sign with? Jose needs to sign for Sky Sports and be a pundit. I don't need him managing.
Yeah.
I need a bit of both.
I need Jose back.
Let's compromise. Get him at Rangers whilst doing Sky Sports punditry.
Have
you seen the
He would have a time in Scotland. Jose would have a world of a time in Scotland.
Have you seen the dumpster fire that is Rangers right now in Ibrox?
Yep.
Mate.
And Russell Martin carrying his reputation. How he got the Rangers job in the first place? And look what he's doing.
What you saying, Ernest?
You're telling me with the stew that they're cooking in some of these relegated teams this season, you're telling me you don't want Jose Mourinho box office post-match interview?
I need him.
No, I don't want him.
I need him to tell us the history of West Ham. I need him to tell us what West Ham has been for the last 10 years and what he's done since he's been there.
No. You know what I need him to say? That it will be better with Mikel Antonio coming back. That's what I need Jose to say.
Yeah, that's what I don't want.
No, that's what I need.
No, I need Mourinho in the league because let me tell you something right now, Nottingham Forest. Let me tell you something right now, Nottingham Forest. You've had a stinker.
Go for it.
Guys,
Andrew will get sacked. Andrew will get sacked very quickly.
I think he will. I genuinely think he'll get sacked by the end of the season. Forest will be in the relegation zone. Will be in the relegation battle.
Really, that bad?
AD, what I watched.
It's a terrible sign. It was a terrible signing.
What I watched with my two eyes on Saturday, I see Milenkovic on the halfway line with Morato and Murillo. Oh, that's my crazy. God! Did you see what Noni was doing to Morata for about 60 minutes? Then Nico Williams switched sides, and he gave him a bundle as well. Oh my days!
I can imagine Jose doing exactly this.
As a Nottingham Forest fan, let me tell you something right now. If you're a Nottingham Forest fan, guys, get concerned today. Get concerned now. Because what I saw them do at the Emirates was horrendous.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely horrendous. And we didn't talk about Nuno getting what? Sorry?
Was it? I'm asking. Was it?
What's what?
No, it's terrible. Nottingham Forest was terrible.
Adi, what are you asking?
No, but,
he was asking if it was bad, and I was like, "Yes." The answer is yes. It was bad.
This way, AD, after the third goal, we took our foot off the gas because we got Bilbao on Tuesday.
Yeah,
we took the handbrake off. We had the handbrake on.
What I'm saying is, Arsenal way ain't the litmus test. Let's see how they get on against a couple of smaller teams because what I think why they've brought him in is for more expensive football. So he's not going to play that at the Emirates, is he? So
that's the problem, though. Have you seen Forest's side? This is what Nuno was so good with Forest. He made them compact, hard to beat.
Yeah.
He oh my mate.
The only reason Nuno lost his job is because his difference with McInnes.
How many injuries did Forest have last season? I don't think they had many.
Zero. Very minimal. Very minimal.
They're gonna have a bundle this season. They only
had a freak one at the end of the season with Taiwo, but other than that, it was more than the same.
Listen, Forest are doomed. Anyway, Bournemouth beat Brighton 2-1. Bournemouth doing their thing, and Fulham beat Leeds in the dying minutes 1-0. Palace 0-0 against Sunderland, and that is all. Sunderland. That is all she wrote this weekend. What's the goal of the week this weekend?
Can I chime in? Goal of the week for me is Bergvall.
Do you think?
Did you not see that header?
It's a good header. That keeper has conceded 3 lobbed headers this season already. I told you about this when he went to Sunderland away. I said you can't get lobbed 3 times, twice for the same goal. He's done it again.
No, so mine is Zubimendi. I thought that was a very, very good goal.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Martín Zubimendi. Oh.
So wait. Zubimendi can score twice. But Iniesta can't score in 4 seasons. What's going on?
Mad. Zubimendi for me. Let's get voting quickly. Zubimendi for me.
Zubi doo.
Zubi. Where are you? Excellent. Martin Zubimendi gets the goal.
Alex Scott's got a good goal as well, by the way.
Yeah, phenomenal goal. Great goal from Alex Scott. Player of the week.
Contender, I got Zubi, Haaland.
Some good ones.
I think Gravenberch was excellent.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gravenberch was solid for sure.
There was
one, when AD was talking about Van Dijk. There is one situation, the ball is over the top, and I forgot who the forward for Burnley is, number 11.
Lau Foster.
He looks like he's about to give Van Dijk the wickedest wine, he turns him, and Van Dijk somehow he's already beaten Van Dijk, and then Van Dijk somehow gets back and wins a free kick. Guys, this was elite defending at the highest level. I said there is no circumstance when you're running as the striker, running at goal, about to twine a defender and score, and yet you fouled the defender. I said, nah. After you,
I was straight in the group when I saw that. Have you seen the breakdown in the analysis? Van Dijk is looking deep into his eyes. Like he's not Van Dijk's not even watching the ball. They say the eye is the portal to the soul. Bro, the way Van Dijk marshals that situation, And do you remember a few years ago? Oh, Van Dijk does his jockey. He doesn't engage. He does his jockey. But there's the jockey right there, ladies and gentlemen.
But sometimes it has cost you goals. I'm like, come on, Van Dijk.
Yes. But I tell you what. More often than not, situations like this.
He won a free kick. I don't know if you understand. He didn't just block the ball. He didn't go out for a corner. It wasn't like a chance opportunity wasted. He won a foul.
But in front of him.
I said this is elite defending at the highest level.
Come on.
And let's have it right. Elite defender, man. Elite defender, man.
One of the best defenders we've ever seen in the Premier League.
I just think that they did him dirty on Sky Sport. I think it was Carragher that was saying that it's always been Van Dijk and someone else. And I'm like, nah, don't disrespect Matip like that, man.
Yeah, Matip was solid, man.
Matip was amazing. Like the simple fact that Van Dijk was next to him made man forget how sick Matip actually was.
He was a bit injury prone, isn't it?
He was.
But for me, the year Liverpool won the Champions League,
32. They signed him late. He was free.
Yeah.
But also,
the year Liverpool won the Champions League, he was different, man. Different gravy.
He was the start of the gentrification of Liverpool. That signing was the beginning.
100%.
Beginning of what?
Of your gentrification of the new Liverpool that we saw.
100%.
That's like the birth of it. Like here,
Because when you lot were having Sacco and frigging Lovren and man like that, Skirtles and that, and whatever my man was called.
They said Lovren.
Nah, blood. That's a pattern up.
Hey, they've come
from far.
Liverpool come far.
Who's the player of the week?
I want to see if you man got love for the the AFCON Donny at City. Doku did his thing this week, man.
Yeah, man.
Do you know who else did that separately? Semenyo.
Semenyo's I was going to throw in. Semenyo had a very good game.
Won a penalty.
Goal and assist, yeah.
Yeah, he did good.
No, that's going to be my player of the week, Semenyo. So
I don't mind it. I'm not too fussed with everyone.
I'll give it Haaland, man. I like the shooters.
Especially a big game, derby game. You know what I mean?
He's the highest goal scorer in the Manchester derby now.
Imagine already.
Who did he overtake?
I think Rooney and Aguero.
Rooney and Aguero. Yeah.
I like Aguero used to clap goals in that fixture.
He used to clap De Gea.
Yeah.
You see, there's a very few players in the history of in football I have been afraid of. Sergio Aguero was that man.
He was lethal.
But it's mad because like Haaland deserves more fear.
I agree.
Goals in his first season.
That's in a bad season. He scored how many?
22, 23.
Say that again.
In a bad season,
last season,
how many?
Bro, over 20, like 22, 23. I think he got last season.
He like his lack of like all-round footballing ability, like gets so like brushed like so quickly over everything else he does well. Mainly just being a gunman. Like he is the best striker in the world.
He has 90 Premier League goals.
Are you crazy? Yeah. Like, come on, man.
Don't say yeah. Don't say yeah. Like that's normal. He has 90
you can't say goals. No, but I'm saying yeah because that's crazy.
He's got 48 goals for Norway in 45 appearances. What are we doing?
Do you know what annoys me the most? Is that I knew, like, as soon as I saw this kid for Salzburg, I knew what we were witnessing.
What he did at Anfield. I remember Minamino and him at Anfield. I remember that 3-3. I said, whoa, what's going on? Football Managers found another one. I said, hang on.
But his Dortmund like tally is was it 86 in 89?
Yeah. In the league it was like 60, 62 and 67. It was something like that. So yeah.
That's poor by his standards, you know what I mean? Bloody hell.
He scored man. He scored more league goals for Salzburg than he played. So that's
insane.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's getting his flowers now, though, because you know what?
That is do you know what though? That's the only thing Ollie saw because he tried to get from Man United, and the Man United said no. He said no, guys.
Ollie saw Caicedo as well.
Yeah, that's the only thing Ollie saw.
and he put it second in the league.
I agree, Robin. I agree, man. He came out there.
Hey, Adrian, you just raised the point I've been thinking about for like a few weeks now. Yeah, Amorim is making Oli look
good. He's making him look good.
Retrospect.
He's making him look good.
Wow.
No, Peter. I don't retrospect that. I've generally been thinking, like, do you know what? I'd rather have Oli back.
Early, I'm gonna hear something wild, and you're gonna lose your mind.
I thought you said when I said look good, it was a red card. That's
no.
That's the yellow. That's the yellow.
Hey!
That's the yellow.
How is I'm gonna be real.
These trigger happy refs, man. Calm down.
It's not going to be a red. No, because you don't claim red. I said at least a yellow. Not a red.
Sometimes you need to sit a referee down and say it's not about you. All right?
It's
all about you.
Man, people like Mike Dean.
Adrian, what were you gonna say?
Bro, if I'm a United fan, compared to Amorim, the Ten Hag is looking like a golden era. He finished first, and you want 2 cups.
2 cups.
Hey, yo.
Hey, I saw 2 things on Twitter yesterday that made me think,
we still haven't even discussed Ten Hag getting sacked, by the way.
We discussed it.
Like you got sacked, cool, man. Like
you got sacked after 2 games, man. It's not even worthy.
It's not that deep, bro.
Yeah. But
international break.
What I was gonna say is that one guy said on Twitter that 5 years ago the bar for United was top 4. Like it's not that long ago, guys.
Don't even get started. Oh, I know where you're going. Oh god.
5 years ago, the bar for Manchester United Football Club was top 4. Oli finished 2nd and 3rd. Ten Hag's first season, as shambolic as some of those defenses were, we lost 9 games that season. We finished 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
This guy
has you in bottom half, mate.
Like we're not like, listen, me and Adrian discussed it at for time yesterday.
Yeah.
That Sesko, I'm not a fan of Sesko. But the guy was like, I think to be a striker at Man United under Ten Hag and Amorim, like you have to be Ruud van Nistelrooy mixed in with Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, better Harry Kane.
Like sprinkle at Harry Kane, right? Because ultimately you have to the level of goals. Individual brilliance, like Martial can score goals under Amorim.
Yeah.
But if you're somebody who's pure service, like
good luck.
Oh my god, good luck.
Yeah. Good luck.
Because you're gonna need everything like he's starving Mbeumo. Mbeumo scored 20 goals last season.
Whoa.
He's only got 1.
No, but look at the utility of Mbeumo. Look at how he's actually utilizing the player.
Because he's still effective, funny enough. He's still strangely effective.
Look at his goal against Burnley, and it's like for him, it's like just put the ball in there. Like I think he should be our striker.
Even the volley against City.
The volley that Donnarumma,
yeah. I said in the summer, when they said we were after Ekitike, I said, guys, Xerxes or Bruno, false 9.
Yeah.
Mbeumo, Cunha, or if you're gonna play 4-3-3, Mbeumo up top, Cunha on the left, I'm at that right wing.
Yeah.
That is a more fluid and potent attack.
It's scary how
we have now
is just like there staring in your face.
No, Pete.
Peter, my head.
And man are telling me our squad isn't good. I said, guys, I don't know how high, but we belong in the top 10. I don't know how high you go.
Yeah.
We belong in the top 10.
As I said, my man is managing.
Everyone's just being sabotage.
Everyone is being stubborn. So, but yeah.
Team of the week, by the way, is Manchester City.
First of all, player of the week is definitely Erling Haaland. We've established. Team of the week,
Manchester City.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Arsenal.
Nah, man, City.
You see, Derby win.
You know what though? City weren't that great.
They weren't great.
All right, man. Who was great though?
Arsenal were great. I think Tottenham were great.
Sunderland.
We were flawless.
You
know, like you know, okay, you know the term. But you know the term one-sided game. Like that's exactly that's and you know, like in terms of shutting somebody else down, doing your bit. Like we had a 10 out of 10 performance. Like,
like undeniable.
Like undeniably.
Yeah, but you won a game you should have won. Like,
yeah, we've never. Oscar, teams have won 5-0 against Burnley. We've given them team of the week.
Yeah, so why didn't you win 5-0? Nah, I'm joking. I just think City won 3-0 against their rivals. Like, it's just
that's a very impressive result. Don't get it twisted. I just don't think City were that tremendous. That's all.
Shout out to Endo. He says team of the week, City, but terrible.
It's City. Football. Yeah, it's terrible weekend football.
Tottenham were very good against West Ham.
Don't get me wrong.
I don't want to speak too highly of Tottenham because I get in trouble.
Don't get me wrong though. Like I was never gonna be shocked at as a result like Man United beating City. I was never gonna be shocked at that kind of result because we've done it bare time.
Yeah. For some
also, I agree that this, to me, you can't convince me the City team's in the title race. You cannot convince me.
Yeah. My predictions at the beginning of the season were absolutely shocking.
You can't convince me.
Yeah.
So if one of you let City get into this top 2 combo at the end of the season, oh man,
it's not going to be me.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I hate that Liverpool are potentially gonna win number 21, but Adrian talking crap is I need it, man.
Day one.
Listen, we need to put Man City to the sword in this title race on Sunday because we got them at the Emirates, and once we put that knife through them, then they're 6 points behind Liverpool. Let's go. They're
mental.
9 points.
How can we be going into a City Arsenal game and I'm hoping Arsenal City take points from Arsenal? That's mental.
It's changed, isn't it? The game's changed.
It's crazy.
Liverpool City could be 9 points behind Liverpool after this weekend. That's them carved. That's them carved, mate. Okay, team of the week. Who we giving it to in the end?
Manchester City. Sit there.
All right, who's not that guy this week?
I have a funny one.
Lola and her nation needs to come to the stage.
Okay. Yeah. For not making it is mental. Yeah.
No, here's the thing. It's one thing to say not making it. When was the last time you saw Nigeria in the World Cup? Can I just ask?
They're out.
2014.
They're out. They're nearly out, but they're quite low. They're quite low in that qualification table.
They played Argentina one year.
My bad. I thought they were out.
Let me do my research. I'm gonna see where they are.
I don't think they're out, but they're on the verge of. That's what I think.
Yeah. Robin, they're out.
They're on the
verge. They're on the verge.
Yeah, they're on the verge.
They're on the Cape Verde.
They're on the verge of Van Dijk.
Oh, they're on the verge of Van Dijk.
No, they're as good as out, guys. They're as good as out. They are as good as out. They have to finish. They can only finish second in their group because South Africa have 17 points. But they're still third. They're behind Benin, who are they're 3 points behind, but there's 2 games left to play. And then if they were to win those 2 games and finish second,
that's good to the Interconfederation playoffs.
They're then in. But they're not even in the playoffs yet. They have to be the top 4 of the second place teams.
Oh, mad!
Talking about.
I've been studying this because Uganda are in this, innit? We're chasing.
Yeah, Uganda are in it. Yeah, we're chasing.
Where are we?
I know. So, we're second, but I don't think we're the top 4 best seconds. If that makes sense.
By the way, shout out to Robin's brother being at Man City in Man City's bench.
Yeah.
Can you not see my screen?
Oscar, spread that a bit wider, man.
Oh, yo! Hey, yo! Hey, referee! You just send them off.
There he goes.
You called for VAR. It's literally the instruction. It's literally the instruction he has to do.
Okay. So Group C is Nigeria's group. Yeah. So South Africa will go through on 17 points.
Nigeria.
Hey, Ernest.
Hey, I love Ernest, man. Let him laugh.
I said Benin.
Hey, forget Nigeria. I need a purple card. That
was I finished as well. I was like, this is crazy. I was like, why did you say that? Because I couldn't explain it any other way. Zoom in. Say zoom in.
Zoom in, man. Come on, man.
What does zoom in?
Okay. So Benin look like they're going to finish second, but there's 2 games left to play. If Nigeria are still in it, then technically Rwanda are still in it because they're on the same point.
Hey, big up Rwanda, man. You're done now.
Yeah, Rwanda.
But anyway, the second place teams go into a new group, and the top 4 of the second place teams.
That's what I said. Uganda are in it. Uganda are in it.
We're on 15 points, but look, there's another 15.
We are there.
16,
We are there.
16.
We are
there.
2 games to play. It is tight.
Guys, why no draws, man? Come on, bro.
We either win or we lose. It's one of the two.
But the thing is, we're on a great run at the moment. Won our last 3. So that's why we're in the position we're in. And we've got, I don't know who we got next. I can't remember. But our final game is against Algeria, who will already be through at that point. They're top of our group.
Algeria.
But they're top. They're top of their group. They've already qualified. So technically, it's like a friendly game for them.
Yeah, but still, they can bring on Mahrez and that. You know what I mean? That's long. They bring on Mahrez.
I can't lie. Getting through this is a bit. You know, we're 15th. We need to be 4th.
The thing is, like I said, even if we make it, then we make it to the Confederation playoffs, and then that's a whole different ball game.
Yeah. That's only to make it to the playoffs. That's not even to qualify.
Right? Who else is not that guy?
Barakov, I think, said you were anything but disappointed.
Hey yo, hey, Mr. Beast is not that guy. He paid Mike Tyson to punch him, and then he wonders why he's almost blacking out on the floor.
Ernest, hang on 1 second. Ernest, get that purple card out because nobody just saw what the act AD just pulled off there.
AD, what's going on there?
Wait, what?
What? Wait.
AD done an I show speed. Flipping hell.
What, man's in boxers, bro?
Oh, Martín, no.
Wait.
No, he backs into the camera as if he thought his camera was off. So he was moonwalked in there. Full man looking at MVP. Full velour. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, Silk. Let's sort this out.
Do we have to cut a bit of the podcast? Is what you're telling me? Do we have to?
Hold on. Is it?
Do we have to blur? Do we have to blur? Is what you're telling me?
Ask the comment section.
Yeah.
If we have to. David, you've given David what? David, you're gonna have to blur some stuff now.
Wait, what?
2 hour 36, 37.
You're gonna have to do something, David. There you go.
David is crying.
Oh, sugar.
He's in bits, man.
Listen. YouTube has the ability to do some blurring. You can do it. I've done it before.
What am I watching?
We're gonna get demonetized, bro. They're gonna ban us.
Yo.
Hey, what? A purple card for real? Okay. For real.
Adrian, what are you doing?
I don't even know.
Guys, who's not that guy?
I mean,
Adrian is not that guy.
I don't know what's going on. Oh, sugar, man. I don't even know what's going on.
Turn that camera off. Turn the camera off. Turn it off. You need to get off the stream. You need to get off the pitch, Adrian. You need to get off the pitch.
Down, you know. That's a Darcy blows.
Baraka said, "Ref, get a hold of the game."
Sugar.
I will say, let's just bring him forward to the stage. Ginger J.
We have to.
That's what we call a.
What are your thoughts?
Sorry,
Oscar, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Oscar, I'm not gonna lie,
that was rude.
Wait,
That was crazy.
What did you mean by that? What did you mean by that? Oscar, that's how.
Hey, yo.
You came to me.
Whoa! I just asked, what are your thoughts? Like, you said he's not that guy. Tell me why.
Because he's mental.
No, but you know, yeah. Oscar pretends like he doesn't know what the matter is.
Yeah, we know.
But Anis, I've heard your opinion on this. Like, we've actually spoken. I've not spoken to Peter for a while, so I actually don't know what he thinks.
Oh, like I would think anything different. I was supposed to get some feedback on what he has to say on this thing. I want to get his thoughts.
Hey, I really heard your opinion though. He said,
I don't think you understand. Peter's my brother. Every Monday, I am shocked by something he says. Every Monday.
This is not one of them.
This is not one of them.
I'm happy to know.
He's lost it here. He's lost it.
This ain't one of them.
He's absolutely lost it. Don't disrespect
what
going on here?
Yeah, what he said was outrageous.
Outrageous.
Like, there's nothing short of it. Yeah, what more do you want to say here?
Well, you know what? Yeah.
That says, what does Ernest think?
Hey, hey, but you know what's mad is that there are loads of guys who agree with him.
Yeah.
It's sad, man. It's sad.
I don't think you guys understand how much putting women in their place is a trend.
That's right.
And very guys that do it are not on Twitter because they'll get like what's the word when they kill a man? Is it drawn and quartered? Like, they'll get moved to.
Or like, even like, or they're on Twitter with like, I don't know, friggin' Eden Hazard as their profile picture. It would be. It's not something you could trace.
Oh, Hazard season.
Yeah,
like, yeah. All them man.
Him specifically.
Yeah, like there's guys. There's random accounts I'll just see comment on like somebody I know, and you look at their profile because you always have to go through the rabbit hole. Yeah, cover photo is Hitler. And like Tommy Robinson is like their dad, you know. Like, there's a lot of accounts. I don't know if you guys saw the picture of the two Indian girls getting chased by the chubby white boy,
I saw
his mum at the march.
Yeah.
Like I think that we should understand and always not be shocked at the fact that these identities and opinions are prevalent. Like, I had to sound a lot of people off when Charlie Kirk died. Bare people who are in like my close circle, like guys, take time.
But that's another not that guy.
I said, guys, no, we're not doing this. He is not a Christian. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. You cannot tell me that, R.I.P. he's gone into the hands of his savior. And then I'm looking at what's coming out of the guy's mouth, and the guy is anti-civil rights. The guy is anti-progressive rights for black people. He said every time he goes on the plane and he knows the pilot is black, he's shook. That's a believer to you? No, guys, his Lord and Savior lived in Palestine. The guy said, I don't recognize Palestine as a state. He said, what is a Palestinian? I said, what? This is a believer? No, guys, you cannot come to me with, he was a husband and a father, and therefore he's a believer. Therefore, we don't have critique. And one guy said it brilliantly on Twitter. I think his name is Achim Prince. Shout out to him. He said, have you man read Kings?
Yeah, I saw that tweet.
Have you not read First and Second Kings? The legacy of the king or prophet or whoever died is whether they were good people or not. Is the deeds they did. The legacy that they committed is what the Bible records them as. So we're not going to do this thing of we are going to be numb to Palestinian death, to Persian death, to Congolese death, to Rwandan death. We're not going to do that thing where when you're not white, your death doesn't matter as much. And when you're white, all of a sudden, you didn't say all these things about black and brown people and you are a Christian. We're not going to do that. We're not gonna make a martyr out of somebody who the guy said black women are not intelligent. No, guys, this like is by default. You want to call this guy a believer. That's where I draw the line. You can say the guy went to church, you can say all this other stuff, but we are not going to ascribe titles to people when the fruit isn't showing. I'm not going to say I'm perfect, but when the words you use, if actionable, harm people. Like if you could make the words you say actionable, because the guy wasn't a politician, he loved to get into debates and all this other stuff. If you're telling me if you got into power, you would say these things and you would try to make them actionable, you can't tell me you belong to your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I am so sorry. So I don't hate the guy. I don't think the guy should have died. But brother, we ain't gonna make a martyr out of somebody who did. He said black people were better off pre-civil rights. Guys, I think we need to assess some of these things, like just social politically. You cannot say these things and tell me you are a believer.
Yeah.
When you read scripture and it says every tribe and tongue is going to be part of the house of God, and you are telling me that there is a group you despise that you look at as intellectually redundant because they are of a certain. The guy said Western civilization is better than any other. Huh?
Do me a favor, Ernest. Can you send me some of that stuff? Because I wasn't aware of this is what he was saying.
I said that there is a list.
Yeah, send me some of that stuff, please. I want to get educated on that, because I've the things I've only ever seen of him are more so like what the kind of the Bible teaches per se, or like the idea that he doesn't believe in abortion, doesn't believe in same-sex marriages, doesn't believe in like the LGBTQ plus stuff, the transgender stuff. Like I've only ever seen more so of that. And like sometimes if you're on Insta Reels or like shorts or whatever, you'll see him debate with somebody who's having, somebody's arguing about what's the point of marriage, and he'll make a case for marriage, blah, 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 blah. I didn't even realize he had all of that other background stuff. I've heard about him as a character, him not being a good person, because I've watched some other people talk about how when they've met him, believers I'm talking about, who have met him, and then they thought, oh, we thought this was a Christian guy. When I got to meet him, it was like, whoa, what we got involved, what involved in.
When my brother went to America, you went 2015, 2016, and he said everything I've always said about America. It's not a real place, bro.
It's not.
No, America, no, and ultimately that means that American Christianity is not. It's not the same.
Yeah,
because it's deeply like when I hear God bless America, I don't hear it as God is being exalted here. It's America that's being exalted. It's not. Their man's religion is guns.
Yeah.
The guy said the 2 or 3 girls that passed away because of gun violence are a sacrifice that's worthy to be made so we can keep our Second Amendment rights to right to bear arms. No, guys, we need to discuss. Are you a believer?
Yeah.
No. This is not. We're not going to do this thing where we're going to just brush over the things you say and say that because of Hitler had kids.
Yeah.
Hitler was a dad,
and everybody's happy to dead him off. Everyone's happy to do that. Yeah.
And not only that, the thing for me was that there's been so many like over time evil dictators that have quoted the Bible, abusers that have quoted the Bible over their victims and used it to spout their own agenda.
Transatlantic slavery, anyone?
Bro, like all of that. So to turn around and then just be like, oh, he said all this stuff, but he read from the Bible a few times, so therefore oh, he's a martyr. I heard the word martyr on my Instagram. I couldn't believe what I was reading. Like,
I saw a lot of that.
Like, I opened my Instagram the day that after. So obviously he passed. I saw the video on Twitter. I was like, "Rah, this is mad." The next day, I saw my Instagram, and I was like, "Okay, I'm not happy that this person died, and especially not in that fashion." But the celebration of his life was a little bit over the top for me. For me, some of the stuff he did and said did not align with my Christian values.
That's insane.
I was shocked.
No, that's insane. And then I get like, I'm so sorry, yeah, but maybe Christians are not that guy this week.
Yeah.
Because the amount of people I know who refuse to use unbiased logic to think about politics and just say, "Hey guys, we need to watch and pray," you know. I'm like, guys, you can have an opinion about what a man thinks without wanting the guy to be less Christian. Like you can have an opinion about the guy said things that were anti-life. Guys, if we didn't have guns in America, this guy doesn't die.
Yeah. But by the way, moving along as well, have you seen the clip in Chicago on the bus where there's this white woman who gets stabbed?
Yeah,
I keep hearing about that. I didn't. No,
the video is crazy. The video is crazy.
It's absolutely horrendous. This woman's on a bus, normal, day to day, whatever, on the bus in Chicago. This random guy, about maybe 4 or 5 rows behind, gets up, walks. Apparently, he's mentally challenged, right?
Just slice his neck.
Yeah, it's just stabbing her in the neck about 3 or 4 times. Then, by the way, it's a bus with say 7 people.
I think it was in Seattle, so it was on the tram. So they're in the tunnel, and the guy behind just all of a sudden just pulls a knife. First of all, slices the neck out there, then stabs her, and then she at the start is shocked because she's like, "What's going on?"
Yeah,
but then but then all of a sudden she just drops because the cut hasn't got through. Drops and dies.
But the worst thing is, bro, there's about 7 people on that bus or tram, as you say, who didn't do anything. They literally all sat there. She fell. She went down and fell because obviously she just passed out.
And blood was just flowing out the neck.
And then there's a timer. I think somebody made a video where there's a timer. It took about 2 minutes and 3 seconds for somebody to attend to her. That was on said tram. And you're just like, and 2 things happening in America in the same, I think it was a couple of days spaced out. And I was just like, oh my days. And then obviously we had the thing on Saturday in London where the massive protest in London. I was just there like, what is going on?
No, nationalism is on a rise.
Like, what is going on here?
Nationalism and man, especially in the West, wanting to reclaim some semblance of identity is on the rise. It's people are it's immigrants versus the people who are quote unquote from here. That's everywhere in the West now. Do you know what I mean? But in terms of the lady that got stabbed, look at how she's not spoken about enough or humanized, and he is hyper humanized. Everything about what people want him to, and that's why I tweeted. I said, unfortunately for Mr. Kirk, he does not choose what his legacy is.
Yeah, great tweet.
You don't choose how man feels to remember you. You're not a good guy because you died. You're not a good guy because you died.
His life is his legacy, isn't it? His life, what he said and what he spoke. That's how people remember him.
And that's why I remember when Herb Gotti died, I thought 50 was being harsh, but I remember actually these men wanted him dead.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't say smoking on this Gotti pack. Ultimately, if a guy wants my life to end, I get it. I get it. This guy said he was discussing different black women who would achieve certain achievements, degrees because of affirmative action. And he's basically saying they're not intelligent enough to have intelligence on their own to get these degrees. And I'm like, guys, this is not how believers talk.
No.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like,
that's what you're saying, then yeah.
I don't know if man's in heaven or hell. I'm not here to discuss any of it. But I'm just saying that's not how believers talk.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. It was, celebrating the death is a bit mad to me. And the guy obviously got shot up in front of his family and his kids, his wife, and there. Like at the end of the day, whether he was a nice guy or not, like even your Hitlers and whoever else, like to see, getting killed, like, do you know what I mean? Getting assassinated, getting killed, and all that kind of stuff. Like we can't get past that level of like where is the?
I'll be honest. I'll be honest. If I'm in Belgium as a Congolese person, and I see King Leopold die, I might celebrate. If I'm is it Jesse Owens or any of the people that lived in Germany in the post Second World War period, and I see Hitler die, I might celebrate.
Yeah. Listen, you celebrate the fact that the friggin' the monster.
No, I'm saying I'm not celebrating Charlie Kirk. Because I live in a society where I'm not so abrasive and I'm not so heartless that it doesn't affect me. And also, I've not been directly affected to the degree that his words can be made legitimate.
Yeah.
So if I lived in the 1940s and 50s and I see a guy who wants to erase my race, if I see him die in the 1950s, I might celebrate.
You'll be happy that he's gone.
I just might celebrate.
Yeah.
King Leopold
fair.
Was chopping the man them's hands off.
Oh my God!
Like, I listen. I'm not with it now, but I get them, and I just think that there is. Do you know what? Do you know what my issue is? And I'm going to say this, and then I'm done. I think there is too much of a humanizing of when white people die.
Fair.
Because I've seen kids in Palestine getting dragged off the ground and they have no kneecaps, and I'm being told this is not a genocide, and I'm like, guys, this guy was one guy. I am not saying his life doesn't matter, but guys, I have seen little girls online with shrapnel being pulled out of their skulls and they are alive. No, guys, there has been a lot that the media has done in the past to make white death look much more appeasing and being able to empathize with them a lot more than when somebody else dies. That's all I'm gonna say. It's always he was a good guy when he was white. And then when my man, who was my man that they stole his the police stole his Rolex? Chris Cabal or Paul Cabal.
Cabal, yeah.
The feds took his watch. Oh, he was a drug dealer.
Yeah.
Joke thing. Absolute joke thing.
It's a shame, innit? Like, Christians are not educated at all in this sort of stuff.
In politics, we are clowns.
Yeah, I mean,
clowns.
Just like, yeah, you're absolutely, and not knowing their own Bible, you know them ones even more so.
Yeah,
it's a clear indication that they don't have a relationship with God. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've heard bands say they like Trump because he's anti same-sex marriage.
And like that's it.
And I'm like, that's it.
Let's not even get this. Yeah,
I'm telling you, David. I'm sorry, man.
When
it pissed me off this week, man.
Since 2000, when Trump came in the first time, I was just like, "Hey, certain man, believers, they don't like to look. Sometimes you just have to watch and look, and you say, they say one thing. Do the actions match what there's like?" No, that is not. And all that has been is wahala.
Yeah.
And you're trying to tell me anyway, let's not go there. I'm not.
No. Hey, Baraka's point. Pete, do you know the guy that passed said that George Floyd didn't die off of choking?
Oh my God.
What did you say he died off?
Charlie Kirk said he died because he was on a drug overdose. I have never seen a man in the ends who's high off whatever die of an overdose in the ends. Oh, he died because he smoked too much weed. I have never seen that before in the ends.
Wow.
The guy's knees on his neck.
That's a new one. That's a new one.
Listen. I'm not God. I'm not gonna tell you where a man went. I'm just saying that's not how believers talk. That's what I'm gonna say.
To go back to our original, not that guy, because I did want to highlight something on this Ginger J thing and then end it. People can have their preference and all that stuff, and that's fine. What we should do, and especially us, people of the black culture, should not be bringing down our women and our in preference of what you want. If you like other women or other colors, fine, do your thing. But do not bring down other women, especially our own kind, especially what we go through in order to do that.
People do it for clicks and views.
But I hear that. I hear that.
Some
But
people, they believe it.
I don't care if they want to do it for clicks. You just don't, because essentially, you have the line of where you could actually bring some family members to that question as well, that can have that whole thing. Because if you're saying if you don't like black women because you don't get,
why do you want to put them in their place?
Why do you want to put them in their place?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Why do you want to put?
What does that mean?
There's so many questions.
But then again, my stance is very simple. Like what you want to like, love what you love. Don't bring down other races. Don't bring down your own race.
Here's the thing.
Point. Don't do it.
You're bang on. I think shame on us though, at the same time. Like, what do we expect? Like, you have to understand as well. Like, understand what you're in, what you're watching, what world you're tapping into. You know, if a cow looks,
I know exactly where Peter's going. Yeah,
you know what I mean by that in terms of like, I'm not, because you know what you're saying about the whole Kirk side of things, where it's like we are portraying somebody to be of the faith in the kingdom of God, however, acts this way. We are talking about this world of what they get up to and what they're doing, and shenanigans will come out. That program has had shenanigans from the beginning.
And that's
1 million%.
The people themselves have had shenanigans from the beginning. We've known some people.
We know some people on that show.
There's so many layers to this. Yeah, this is why it's like, bro. And you know what? Thank God for sports. I on a real, because
he's right.
I'm dead serious, because one thing I came to realize, because after everything that's been going on and all the madness and everything, and people will get to see someone get assassinated, for whatever reason. He has beliefs, he has things that people don't like, and X, Y, and Z. But like, I'm at the Emirates Stadium with 60,000 people who will probably have very contrary beliefs to mine, will have very contrary values. If I lay my values out on the table, I'm getting assassinated. Let's have it right. So when it comes to these kind of things, you're thinking that at least for 90 minutes, I can hug said person because we are both celebrating Gyökeres' tap-in from Eza, right? So it's that thing of like, there's a part of me where I'm like, and this is why I hate when sports tries to get involved in these politics. It's why I hate it with a passion. Because once you get involved in the race wars, in the politics, in the everything else, equality and everything else, now you're just marrying this with life, and now it's no longer about sports.
But also you have to be consistent.
And also, of course you do. No, of course you do.
Because I think this year there's no rainbow laces.
Is there not?
No.
The captain band.
I think they got rid of it this year.
Because of the no flags, I think they had to just double down on everything. So I think I don't think you can have your flag. I don't know if.
By the way, I'm glad. I don't think they've banned all flags, have they yet?
See, this is the thing. If one of your teams win the leagues this year, can Szoboszlai put the is he Hungarian? Can he put the Hungarian flag? Can he bring it to the end?
Bro,
why not?
Let me take it one step further, Ernest. We had the Ukrainian flag in our stadium up until he was gone. We can. This is the thing. So when you start going down the slippery slide, the mud slide,
you have to be consistent.
You're done.
Yeah.
Wait, Pete, when you say you have the Ukraine, is that like, Ukrainian gooners? Because I know around your stadium.
Yeah. No, that's exactly what it is. It's more so.
So that's gone now.
So it's part of Premier League's protocol of the flags that are banned in stadiums. So if you're going to ban Russia,
you can't. So that flag specifically.
Russia, Ukraine. Go look at it on Premier League's website. We've got about 20 flags that are not allowed in the stadium right now.
Wow.
It's crazy.
At Stamford Bridge, there's a Drogba flag, and it has the Ivory Coast flag on it.
Yeah,
like, because you're telling me if they then get in a conflict,
correct,
that is controversial,
correct,
we have to remove that banner.
That's mate, we've got protests at the Emirates every other month from Congolese people because we've got Visit Rwanda on our sleeves.
Yeah,
there's a big conflict there. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just don't get involved in this nonsense. Football, sports, all of this. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't care. Like
I personally don't think you can avoid it,
but you should.
Nah, but
I think situations like because everything's political, isn't it? In terms of like when you say no to racism.
But I'm saying cut that out. Ernest, hear what I'm saying? Cut all of that out. I don't want none of that.
I just don't think you can.
Well, I mean, if you're Richard Masters, you declare what happens and what doesn't.
But then Pete, you still have to protect the players.
In what sense?
So like when they've got on their shirts "No room for racism," there's players at games or fans at games that are getting racially abused. How do they combat that without those?
You deal with those situations as a criminal offense as you would do in everyday life society. We don't go around on the bus saying let's have a black bus so that we are pro-black for this month. We don't do any of that. So what I'm saying,
but if you're a player,
that bus gonna be late.
And you if you're a player,
ref.
I didn't hear what he said.
He said
no VAR.
He said the bus will be late.
No, he said the black bus will always be late.
Wait,
whoa! After my no room for racism bus, he said,
whoa, no, Oscar.
I thought we made some ground in the last half an hour.
Oscar said, "Peter's my brother." Every time I come on, I don't know what he's gonna say.
You know what they say in the Bible? They say the pride comes before a fall. We've seen it. We saw it here. We saw it before our eyes.
That's what hubris.
Hubris.
Oh, I have to.
If I'm the head of any kind of sporting governing body, all of it, I'm scrapping all of it.
You can't.
Yes, you can.
You can't. Yes, you can. If Rafael Leao hears somebody call him a monkey.
Wait, Lola, what's Lola talking about? You're fighting to be one of the darkest on the pod, and this is
flipping hell.
Is that colorism from Lola?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I need an explanation.
This is getting
Lola. Let's rewrite that one again.
We're walking on honey here, man. What is going on?
Yeah, guys, I'm feeling uncomfortable. Let's move on.
That's so.
I'm feeling uncomfortable. I want to move on.
But for me, if Rafael Leao hears the N-word, he has to respond.
Yeah, listen. That's not what I'm debating here. That's not what I'm challenging here.
But I'm saying I don't want
campaigns.
That's at the very minimum. That's at the very minimum a social issue.
But listen, you get the police officer who's on site, arrest this man, woman
in a Champions League game. How many minutes do you think that's going to take?
I don't care. That's not the point.
You have to because it's in the game.
Listen, like when Balotelli walked off and some of the players walked off with him, that's fine. Me, I'm all for it.
No, but isn't that a political statement?
No. What I'm saying, because Ernest, somebody has been attacked one-on-one. He's gonna have made a call for himself. I'm not talking about that. That I'm with. I don't care. I don't care. What I'm saying, listen to what I'm saying clearly. I'm saying when it becomes, forget even we've got like, what did you say? Rainbow laces.
You don't like the
campaigns. Ernest.
The posturing
campaigns.
So Ernest, what Peter's saying. You know what happened to Semenyo? You know what happened to Semenyo opening day? Of the season.
Yeah.
Deal with it right there and then. I don't need a campaign.
What I need, Ernest. When it's WrestleMania or when it's Man United versus Man City, I don't want to see support for breast cancer, a no room for racism, an LGBT rainbow lace. I don't want none of those gimmicks because they're gimmicks.
Got you.
Listen, Man United versus Man City has to be about the football, the pitch, the grass, the kit. and then Haaland versus Mbeumo.
But you know where we are though, innit?
Yeah, I'm just voicing.
We're in the West. Everything has to be marketed as in like what's it called? What's the word? Inclusivism. Yeah. Like everything has to have inclusivity in it because we don't want to leave anyone out. And my thing is, by bringing 10 people in, you leave 20 more out because there's always somebody you're going to leave out.
Listen, I hear it. Listen, as much as when I go to a football match, if it's not about football, don't involve me. I'm not involved.
I'm with you.
I'm not involved. I came for the.
I understand what he's saying.
That's it.
I'm with you.
Because where does it end? Where does it end, Robbie? Do you get what I'm saying? Where does it actually end?
Yeah.
Peter, you on about the campaign? Yeah. Just like you know, like we did that the Black Lives Matter shirts during the pandemic. We did the freaking clapping.
The kneeling is a dark chapter in England.
We did all of the. We did the clapping for the NHS. We put the freaking NHS on our kit.
Dark times.
This was a desperation to be woke, liberal, whatever the case you want to call it. Because at the end of the day, when a fan racially abuse a player, if they're not caught, that's the end of that conversation. And sometimes when they're caught, that's the end of that conversation. So allow me, cuz. You know them ones. Stop the wokeness. I want my English football to be in England. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to, when they're moving into no, because the Italian Super Cup, I was watching Milan versus Inter one season in Riyadh, in Doha.
Yeah.
Guys, I was watching the NFL. I love the NFL. Yeah, I love the NFL. And don't get me wrong. Even when the NFL comes to London, if I can get tickets to go watch it, I do love to go watch it. But the Kansas City Chiefs against the friggin' Carolina Panthers cannot be playing their home game in Sao Paulo.
Bro, anyway, they played in Sao Paulo, live streamed on YouTube.
Oscar,
and that for me is something I always advocate for or against, rather. I don't want our sport to become like that.
Absolutely.
In America, they don't even campaign against that stuff. They're just so aware that it's commercialized and this is just what they do to make more money. But I feel like our game has an comment.
Which one? He's absolutely right.
I want my football.
I want my shiny serve by 100%. 100%.
Right, yeah, guys, let's wrap up. We've been on forever and a day. It's been a great pod though. This was a very interesting topic. Obviously, not that guy goes to however many people you've got left. You know what I'm saying? What's Nat said? If Peter was in charge of the FIFA World Cup, the FIFA World Cup would never exist. No, listen, football's international. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Like,
in fairness, I hear it, though.
I can't have a Premier League game in another country.
I don't hear it. What Peter has said.
It's got nothing to do with that at all. Anyway.
Fairs.
It's like when Michael Owen said, I want my English manager to be English. Yes.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Cool.
That gets into brother. German manager for England, you could win the World Cup. Listen,
it's ridiculous. It defeats the whole point of I might as well get a Brazilian right back.
But then the argument
true. I mean, I can if he's played at Fulham for 5 years. You know what I mean?
The argument could be said. The argument could be said though, like
and he's
in domestic football, like players from Cape Verde, right? Should they stay in Cape Verde? Should the coach be Cape Verdean?
No, because that's a job. I can work at Goldman Sachs and be from Seychelles.
Yes,
but if you're telling me it's the World Cup, like you're telling me there was a Ghanaian guy called Sami Kufuor who played for Germany?
Bayern Munich.
Nah, wait, Ernest, what are you doing?
What? I swear Germany had some black guys.
Yeah, remember Germany Samoa.
Sami Kufuor was a German national.
No, you're not hearing what I'm saying to you.
Was he not?
I'm saying we can talk about like citizenship versus heritage.
Ernest,
but I want all the English players in England. I don't want. Phil Jagielka said like obviously his parents moved here from. I don't know if they moved from Poland or they were also like Polish who were born here.
I mean, a name like Jagielka.
I'm saying like I want England's best players to play Germany's best players. And if it's up to me, this is when my dictatorship comes in. You all have to be English.
Yeah. Mate, I want my
Arsenal.
Yeah, but
now we're getting to a different line here.
Oh no, I know. I just thought I started.
No, so Ernest, the question I was asking about Cape Verde.
I don't think you said anything too radical there.
I was saying the national team of Cape Verde. Do we want the manager to be Cape Verdean? If that's the term. Yeah,
we say this for AFCON every year. We don't want white guys for African teams.
I disagree on AFCON. I feel like it's necessary. But
you trying to say they're better? What are you trying to say they're better?
Nah, but
guys, can we end up? Guys,
yeah, it's time.
Let's wrap it up.
Hey, David's got fair editing to do tonight.
There's so much. Yeah.
Michael Owen made a great point about this on his podcast with Rio Ferdinand, and
he's hooping, by the way.
He was saying that for top tier or teams that want to be top tier nations like Germany, Netherlands, England, Italy, these teams having managers that are not from that country is just a bit laughable. Like it's just
mental. It's mental.
So yeah. What the rules that apply for the players should apply for the manager and the coaching staff. That's my opinion.
Fair.
But Oscar, we just plucked the best German guy we could find. Huh?
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Mental. Yeah, I hate
Eddie Howe for England, mate. Eddie Howe for England. All right, guys, that wraps up this week's Top 4 podcast. It's been sensational. You guys have been sensational. I would talk about the fixtures, but there's a lot of football. There's Champions League this week. Make sure you have a Butchers. And there's Premier League next week. Man City, Arsenal versus Man City. I can't remember who else is playing, but blockbuster stuff over the weekend. Oh, is it Man United and Chelsea, isn't it? Yeah, Man United, Chelsea. Yeah. Oh, wow. Is that the same day?
I said the Merseyside derby.
We're going to that rubbish ground, and Amorim's going to get 3 points on our head. I'm more confident of going to the Allianz than I am of Old Trafford.
That is
Sesko, yeah.
Sesko's first goal, Amorim's win at home, dunking on our heads.
Oh, you lot are lame. You lot suck.
I think Oscar's on something. But yeah, that wraps up this week's Top 4 podcast. Make sure you guys enjoy it and look after yourselves, okay? Show some love to one another, all right? And we'll be back next week, Monday. Until then, we're out. Peace. Peace out, y'all.
Peace, mate.